What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to episode 1 of Vokolvis, a brand new 5e D&D campaign with Wheeco, our brand new DM. It's been a while since we had a TTRPG night on the channel, both Twitch and YouTube, but we're back. Mondays at 6 p.m. We actually are starting late tonight. Sorry about that. We should typically have the stream on at 5:45 p.m. PT with the game starting at 6. Tonight we're starting at 6:30 with the stream going on, obviously at like 6:15. Oops. That's how it goes sometimes. A little backed up today. That's all right. Anyway, 5e D&D. We're back. New campaign. Very exciting. Let's go settle the boys and get started. Hello, mates.
Hello.
Hello, Governor.
Hello, Gov. All right, boys. Cheers. Cheers, by the way. Got a little bottle of wine open. We're back. D&D night is back. Wheeco, welcome to the group. Good to have you here.
I feel welcome.
As
Yeah,
our
I'm
new
glad to
game
be
master.
here. My old group fizzled and burned after what is regarded as the hardest module ever made. And I've been looking for something that's not exactly that. So I'm glad to be here.
Wonderful. Absolutely beautiful. Crayzed, how the fuck are you, buddy? It's been a while.
It has been a while. It's been good. I broke out the Eagle Rare tenure just for episode 1.
You know what? I
Of
said it's
D&D.
been a while, but that's not really true. I mean, we do play Dark and Darker together almost every day.
Yeah, but it's been a while since I've been on the tabletop games.
True.
Meeting at a different venue.
Exactly.
Okay. True. What else is going on with your life? The folks on YouTube have not seen you in a while, okay? Say hi. Tell them what's up, Crayzed. Everyone misses you.
Hello. I'm working. I'm not unemployed. Life is good.
Okay, that's it?
I've just been working.
Okay, fair
Working,
enough.
playing some video games, trying to get the savings account up.
Okay, very cute. I like it. Good to have you back, Mr. Crayzed. Morton Salt, a.k.a. Al. How the fuck are you, sir?
Pretty good. Alive, so that's a plus. That's good.
Mhm.
Just working and staying out of trouble or whatever that's supposed to mean. Here, ready to play some D&D. How are you doing?
Are you really staying out of trouble?
I mean, yeah, mainly because I work so much. I'm just tired and I go home and sleep. That's how you stay out of trouble, folks. Just work yourself to sleep. It's pretty awesome.
That makes me sad.
Yeah, I mean, it's all right. It's that time of year, man. You know. Yeah, how you doing, dude?
I am doing pretty swell. Sorry, I'm just like tinkering with stuff on the stream here. My bad. I'm doing pretty well. I started a new job on December 1st, which is really exciting with Game Square. So my long journey searching for a job for the past 11 months has come to an end, which is great. I am moving to Arizona in like 6-7 weeks, which is pretty crazy. And Bisha's doing good, baby's doing good. Life is all right. That's all I got. Excited to play a tabletop game again. So that's pretty key. Mr. Rival Bishop, how the fuck are you, buddy?
Oh my god. I'm really tired. I'm on an hour of sleep. The past month and a half, I've had a different medical thing like daily.
Daily?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm not dying, are you?
I don't have a stomach lining or an esophagus lining. So I have to be really careful about what I eat.
Donnie, is that you?
I mean, I feel like I'm becoming that way with the stomach problems.
Jesus.
I'm finally on anti-nausea meds, which is cool because I've been nauseous like all the time for the past month and a half, just constantly.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm vibing. I've been working like 10-hour days with the Portland teacher strike going on.
That's rough.
It's It's been rough, but we finally got back in. Like, they let us start doing our childcare in the school finally again, so it's less
That's good.
stressful now. Just vibing, you know. Happy to play D&D.
Thanks for the 62, by the way. You're a good man.
Yeah, of course.
You're a good man. Good to have you back, Rival. Mr. Stickless, Styx121. What's going on?
You know, excited to play D&D.
Yeah.
I am
Yeah.
really happy that we found someone to DM. I don't have the time to do.
True that. It's not even about time. It's just desire. Like, some people are like, being a DM's the best, and once you try it, you're never gonna want to go back. I like it. It's fun. I really like world building, and it's cool to orchestrate the show. But there's nothing better than being a player. I don't know. That's the way I look at it.
I mean, I enjoy DMing a lot. It just requires vast amount, and I don't have that.
And whenever you have the time, you really got to be motivated with the time you have.
Yeah.
Because it affects so many other people if you're not motivated and into it. You know? So
Yeah.
that's super important.
100%. But yeah, I don't know. I've just been doing the restaurant thing, which is, existing. And
What does that
then
mean?
It's year one. It's fucking. There's fires put out all the time.
Can only go up.
Well,
In flames?
that's not entirely true.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
I was
just-
gonna say
yeah.
it can go up in a number of ways, and In Flames is definitely one of them. But
You'll be fine, dude.
we're just doing all right. Other than that, I've been actually recently in terms of games, and I never talk about what I'm playing these days anymore. I actually dipped back into Darktide now that they got the new talent system and stuff and new progression. Kind of like it, not gonna lie. They should have done this from the beginning.
Nice.
But anyway, yeah, I don't know. Pretty much all.
Drippy Schlongstocking says you're going to be the first to die. Well,
That is one hell of a name,
Wow.
sir.
You clearly have not watched any of the stuff in the past. Crayzed will be the first to die.
Don't you fucking put that on me.
Actually,
Crayzed will be the
no.
first
If
to
we
die.
go by
Don't put that up.
experience, Rival
Be
will
me.
be first.
Yeah, it'll be me.
rival or crazed. That's okay.
Me being the first to die? Are you kidding? I'm a healer in full plate with the shirt, not full plate.
Yes,
but heavy
Styx
armor
is
with
a
a shield.
certified
Fucking
Chad.
go.
No one knows what classes we are yet, to be fair.
That's
Right.
true.
Fair.
But they will soon with how I like to open sessions. And I'll use that as a segue, actually.
Well, we got to introduce
So-
you. We got.
Oh.
Hey, you don't get out of this. Wheeco.
I am the DM.
Wheeco, how the hell you doing?
I am,
The DM.
yeah, I'm good. I'm in my element. I love to be a DM. It's been a hot minute since I've gotten to be a DM, and the last few games that I have been a DM for have either been minimally involved theater of the mind, which can be boring, or dungeon crawls that are so intense that everyone at the party was at each other's throats, which was kind of bad for fun. And I want fun to be foremost, though I guess my definition of fun is challenging to an extent, so depends on how you feel about things that are hard being fun.
Kick our ass.
Okay. And how did you find the channel? Like, how did we meet? Dark and Darker?
So what had happened,
What had happened
At least-
was...
how I found your channel originally was I had gotten killed by you in your comp in Dark and Darker. And I heard you guys talking in VoIP. And you said something along the lines of, like, right after you killed me, or right before you killed me. I think this might be my last game. The show starts in like half an hour. And I was like, what the hell does he mean by that? So I looked you up based on your username. and saw that you were a Twitch streamer. And I already watched Jay Griffia, the #1 wizard. And I watched your guys' podcast. That was probably like the 3rd episode too. Or maybe like a little later. I don't know. It was around one of the play tests. I just know that. And I started hanging around, and then on one of the wipes, I gave you like all of my shit after an entire season of high roller troll farming.
I remember that.
And and then after that, I just kept coming back and dumping gold and inventory on you on times where I couldn't play because I was locked up with like illustration clients.
I did get your handouts. It was pretty great.
Now you got sucked into here.
He bought his way into the Discord, guys.
Bought his way into
Everyone's got to pay their dues eventually.
Well,
yeah, and then one
I mean,
day,
not only that, but yeah, exactly. One day you all were talking about how you
Yeah.
don't get to play because you don't have a dungeon master, and I was like,
Yeah.
well, shit, I don't get to play because I am a dungeon master.
There you go. Match made in heaven right there.
Party without a DM, DM without a party.
Yeah, I think it was just a regular Dark and Darker stream. Like what,
It was,
a month ago? Less than a month
Yeah,
ago?
about
3-4 weeks ago, and I was like, let's talk, Wheeco. You've been here in chat this whole time and we had no idea. Let's talk. And now here we are, a couple days before Thanksgiving, on November 20th, about to start a brand new 5e campaign. Very
Something to
exciting.
be thankful for.
Get her done, brother. Cheers to that, boys. It's good to have the band back together with a new, I don't know, front man. You're not the front man. What are you as the DM? You're
the party is the front man.
Yeah, what are
I'm
you,
simply
the
the computer that
producer?
controls the world you're in.
I guess you're the tour manager. You're the producer.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's the producer, right?
Yeah, you're like the backstage guru that comes up
I
on
see him
stage
more as their
occasionally.
manager who's like, listen, I need those hotel rooms now. Do we even know who these people are?
Yeah,
Like that.
there you go. That works. Well, cheers.
Cheers, fellas.
Cheers, chat. Good to have you back on a Monday night. Tuesdays will still be the Darkest Hour podcast, and then occasionally, my dream of trying to be like full time again or get back to a schedule's over. I don't have it in me anymore, so I'll stream occasionally outside of Monday and Tuesday just for fun, like a big data update or patch or something like that. Like in a couple of days, I'm 100% going to be streaming the content update. But beyond that, Monday and Tuesday will be like the main nights. And then who knows, maybe one day I'll have another talk show sort of podcast thing that I'm kind of cooking up. Maybe that'll come later on. Styx and Rival, thanks for the subs, boys. With that, do you want to give us a little bit of a background in the setting and sort of set the stage, Wheeco, or do you have a plan for how you want to kick things off? Should I just shut up and let you take
actually,
it away? Or?
Oh, no, that's great. I'll use that as a segue. So, when I start a campaign, every session, I like to open with a brief description of the world around you, and then I like to get a brief description of your characters from the players themselves.
Okay.
So, the world of Vokolvis is one that is steeped in constant combat. There was a massive war between the ontological evils that like to ravage this small planet and the noble races who simply wanted to continue to live. After that war, luckily, the noble races were successful, and they were able to settle in to various hierarchies of life and civilization. But because of the constant ongoing threat of supernatural evils that still persist due to the great demonic god Markan, man, elf, dwarf, all of the noble races alike had to pull together not only their mightiest minds, but their mightiest blades, in order to form an organization to respond to these threats. That organization is Ordo Fulgur, the Order of Lightning. You guys have been with the Order of Lightning, some for quite some time, others are fresh. But your group has been put together by higher ups in order to investigate specifics. The nearby major city, Thunderwatch, home of the Thunderous Enclave, and the main barracks of Ordo Fulgur, has had an unfortunate plague ravaging their city, though they believe that this is more targeted than random. They need to be sure, though, so they have sent you and your small team on a quest to leave the remnants of this convoy at the southern border of the Thunderous Enclave. They want you to travel north back towards the city in order to explore Thunderwatch's surrounding farmlands to look for any signs of this plague. It is an extremely dangerous one, being that the only symptom is magical petrification. Those who succumb to the illness become statuesque frighteningly quick. Now, before we get into the thick of everything with delegations for travel,
Oh my god, your mic sounds so much better suddenly. There's been so much feedback coming out of your mic in your background, and suddenly it just went away after all that.
Weird. I haven't had
that's
that.
Oh my god.
That's weird.
I almost want to restart. It was so loud, but it's okay. Never mind.
I didn't hear any of that.
That's okay.
Yeah, I didn't get any of that.
All good.
It's good. Okay.
You sound great now. Yeah.
I'm glad that whatever happened. Anyway, so I'm gonna go down this little player list, and I'm gonna ask for a brief description. Crayzed, please tell me your name, a physical description, and a name, physical description, your class, and some personal character goals.
Alrighty. So I am playing a Way of the Open Hand monk named Bellig. He is a high elf, or a wood elf, not high elf. And he's got light skin, some dark hair, rather thin, but definitely athletic and fit looking. Definitely on the younger end, does not look battle tested, so I'm pretty fresh. But I look like I could I think he would give off vibes that he could definitely hold his own and, take care of himself and the others around. As far as character goals, he has just been, or just completed his basic training and is fresh to Ordo Fulgur, and got assigned here as field training for, to be tested to see if he is worthy enough of being a member of a secretive unit inside of the larger order. So we'll see. As far as character goals, he's just driven right now to kind of prove himself and gain membership to, or like full membership to that organization.
Sounds good to me. And rest assured, you will be tested. Morton Salt.
My character is Quinlan. He's a very young, naive, innocent-looking human. Does not look like he's ready for battle. Bright blue eyes, kind of like an aloof look. He's been being trained by the wizards for kind of a long time. But well, for him, he's still very young, and his goals are to just learn as much as he can, to pass his field training, and just mostly to learn and pass his field training, and just do what's necessary for that.
And surely, like Bellig, you will be tested. Rival, tell me a little about Alistair.
Hey, I'm Alistair. I am a Eladrin, specifically of the winter season. I'm a warlock, a hexblade warlock. Um, I would say he's young. He's young even for an elf. I would say he's around 50-ish, so very young. Um, and being a warlock in this world, he's really just focused on trying to do the right thing and earn people's trust, which is not an easy task. Oh, and he's like 5'8", 5'9", long hair, gray, blue skin. Sorry.
Oh,
You said
no
you're
worries.
50 years old?
Yeah, like 50-ish. I'm very young for an elf.
You're like a baby elf, new to the world.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I like just popped out of the Feywild.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Beautiful.
All right. And Soma, that brings us to you.
Yeah, Yorick is a human conquest paladin. He is middle-aged, well, like late 20s, early 30s. You can't really tell, but he looks a little weathered. Big, tall, burly, athletic, bald man with a big bushy beard, sort of tanned skin from being outside a lot. He's rocking a shield and very beautiful looking sword and some chainmail. And the only thing that looks nice on him is the sword. The chainmail's, it's not in great shape. It's a little battle beaten and torn. His shield has scrapes on it and a couple of small dents. He looks a little tired, but you can tell this is someone who is dead set on achieving his goals. He looks like he's even though he looks a little tired and weary, he looks hardened and ambitious with his goals. And his goals are to grow within Ordo Fulgur. He wants to achieve the highest possible ranks that he can as a human, fighting the good fight against evil. He has never left the lands of mankind in this world. His life has never led him outside of humanity's borders, though his end game goal, I suppose you could say, is to march west from his homelands, which is in the southeast of the human kingdoms, and march west into the deserts of Markan and take the fight to where evil sort of brews and broods in the deserts.
It's a noble goal, and hopefully his life lasts long enough that he can take that fight to the deserts.
There you go.
And then there was one.
And lastly, that brings us to Styx.
All right. I am playing Callian. I am a life cleric, life domain cleric. I am half elven. He's tallish, so I would say like just over 6 feet. Blonde hair, light eyes. Basically, what old-fashioned folks would call he is of fair complexion. And he looks sort of youngish. He's probably in his early to mid 20s. Hasn't seen too much of the world. He's been kind of cloistered and living and being raised by the church since as long as he can remember. That church being of Elvardi's light. So very much the law and order sort of pantheon, part of the pantheon, if you will. I would say he's new-ish to Ordo Fulgur, if not an initiate, then something very low on the totem pole. And his goals are to follow more of a religious path to battling evil. He dreams one day of being one of the honored exorcists of Ordo Fulgur, and absolutely wants to destroy evil and demonic forces wherever they may lie. Or the Valiant Exorcists, or whatever they're called. But he wants to be one of those people. And his goal is mainly to climb the ranks, destroy evil, and bring, you know, the darker forces of Marcon to heal through whatever means necessary.
And may your piety and tenacity help you achieve those goals. All right. Now that everyone has been a little more formally introduced and sort of settled into character, it is the last night that you guys are convening. You were part of a military caravan traveling back from a broadhead meeting with the Steel Savannah, mostly about this plague, seeing if perhaps it was affecting their civilization as well. Luckily, it has not spread so far south, and the convoy that you were with was able to eliminate a lot of ontological evils and threats along the way. Because of this, you've all gotten to know each other decently. You know,
How many
you've
days?
run. It was a 6-day journey.
Okay.
At the southern, just ahead of the southern border now, you have traveled about 3 days back, and you are about 2 days south of the southernmost farms back at Thunderwatch. Now, this camp is semi-permanent. It's where a lot of military operatives will meet after they've completed long stretches of travel, just after they have reunited with their own lands. And it was here that you were met with your superior officer, Thunderlord Leo Malphus. Soma, I do believe I sent a picture if you wanted to show him to your stream, so people could get an image in their head. Now, Leo is the one who has given you your orders about traveling north. He has requested that you meet him back at one of the bars just outside of the wharf on the southern half of the Thunder Enclave after your investigation is completed. So after about 2 days of travel, you guys will have 5 full days for investigation before you'll be required to meet up with him. If not, they're going to send agents to look for you because they will only assume either you have succumbed to the whims of the petrification plague or those who are causing it, though they hope that neither of those possibilities arise.
And here is a picture of the orders that we received from that guy you just saw. This guy sent these orders.
Not to toot my own horn, I like to make a lot of little supplements for players. So the stuff that you're seeing, I made.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah,
everything is Wheeco made. Pretty fucking cool. Thunderlord Malphus. Here he is. All right. So we have come from the kingdom of the Steel Savannah via a caravan. We have all met up just less than a week ago in said caravan to meet up outside of essentially the main capital of humankind to look into a petrification plague that is starting to settle into the surrounding area. We barely know each other. We have just gotten orders a week ago, and that's why we got into the caravan, or we're getting orders tonight, or what?
Orders happened tonight, just before Leo set off.
Okay, so we were camping from the caravan stopping. Leo shows up, drops
the expedition
orders.
returning to your borders. That's when Leo showed up to drop orders.
Got it. Okay, and we're essentially reading those orders now and settling in to figure out what to do.
Yes.
Got it.
Right. Upon reading those orders, Yorick, you have delegated to the rest of the party that it would be wise if you follow the standard procedure of Order Fulgar for small traveling parties. You need to delegate a roll to each member of your group for your 2 days travel in order to ensure that your journey not only goes safe, but that you don't waste, any. You don't want to waste time. You want to be as efficient as possible. Those roles would be the navigator, the scout, the quartermaster, the medic, and the guardian. The navigator is in charge of preliminary decisions concerning mapped routes. They also are in charge of nighttime navigation using celestial bodies and recognizable landmarks based off of maps given.
That'll be Quinlan.
The scout is in charge of active en route wayfounding,
That'll be Bellig.
who will work in tandem with the navigator. You need a little bit of real-time navigation as well as cartography skills between the two of you.
Yep.
Sorry, repeat. I was taking notes. Which one?
You're the scout. Quinlan's our
Scout.
navigator.
Okay.
The quartermaster is in charge of maintaining and distributing supplies, both for camp and supplies that are required to stave off fatigue, such as rations, water.
That'll be Alistair.
And there's the medic, who's in charge of keeping those within the team of sound body and mind.
That'll be our life cleric, obviously, Callian.
And then there's the guardian, who is in charge of keeping watch against threats, both up and coming, from behind, or from surprise.
That'll be Yorick.
Yorick, your main duty will be to maintain party composition and response to effectively combat ne'er-do-wells.
Okay.
Now, before you set off, being that this is a regular military camp, there are random bouts and stashes of items. So if there are any searches that you guys would like to do, that's totally within your right. I also want to let you know, because you are not under duress of time or combat, I really don't need perception checks from you.
Okay.
Now, I'm not quite sure if 5th edition does have passive perception, yeah?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It's just your perception score plus 10 still?
I think it's calculated differently. I want to say it's. I think it's like your proficiency. No, I think it's 10 plus your wisdom mod, I think would be your passive perception, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it's
What is it?
10 plus your. Wait, maybe you're right. Is it?
I think it is.
No, it's not. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Plus your wisdom
It
mod,
is.
yep.
Because
Yeah,
I
okay.
have
10 plus
9
wisdom mod?
passive investigation with -1 int. So,
Yeah, mine's 13.
Exactly, and there's passive investigation as well, which does the int modifier plus 10.
yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
Alright. I will keep those in mind for when you guys tell me what areas you would like to explore. Also, in this case, since it is night and you don't have exactly a direct line of sight with everything, you are in free movement mode in case you wanted to explore the battle map to see where you'd better like to search.
Yeah, Yorick, he puts the orders away in his pack.
Okay.
He rolls them up, and he looks at everyone. He says, well, we have our orders. You all know what your jobs are. We're going to leave in the morning. Go ahead and look around for supplies if you need any. Get some rest. We have a 2-day journey ahead of us. And he cracks like a small smile, gives everyone a look in the eyes, and then starts rummaging around in his bag, looks away.
Very well. Callian stands up. Says, well, we should make use of all that is about us. We should search the camp for anything that might be useful on our journey ahead. Yes?
Wise notion.
Yeah, I think Belleg will like nod his head. Let's say, I'm gonna go and see if we can find some potions, rations, general travel supplies. And I'll probably just kind of silently get up, and then I'm assuming there's probably like a medical tent or someone somewhere I could at least inquire about some potions, food, all that kind of fun stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Head off in this
Interesting.
direction.
I think Quinlan will have been quiet, and he's going to go into a trance and use his owl, his familiar, Archie, to fly around and look for stuff for him. It's dark and he can't see, and his owl will be able to.
I like that. It's a nice
and,
flavor.
If he sees anything of interest, he'll snap back to himself and go and collect it.
I'm gonna check out this big tent. I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah, York just stays put by the fire, kind of like shining his shield and wiping down his weapons and sort of just cleaning his armor up a little bit. He's kind of silently watching everyone in the party, kind of maybe trying to pay attention to their weird quirks or habits, how they move, how they investigate the area. He just wants to kind of know who he's going to be working with, you know?
Yeah, if you're looking over at Callian, he is very methodical, almost to the point of being. I don't want to use the word robotic, but I will because it's the only thing I can think of. But he moves in a very particular way, and is very like methodical about everything he's doing. So, yeah. He walks with an air of grace and formality that you can tell has probably been instilled in him over decades of, not necessarily training, but upbringing.
Right.
All right. Al, I've given you an owl. It is next to you.
Oh, thank you.
I
Aww.
thought it would be good for you to have a physical token. You do have ownership. All right.
Adorable.
Callian.
I would say
Caw.
Alistair is sitting by the fire, and he's like, if anybody's looking at him, he's kind of shaky, and kind of looking over his shoulder as if like he hears things that other people don't. And he's gonna kind of walk around, and as he's walking around, he's kind of looking over his shoulder every now and then, almost like getting jump scared. But again, you guys don't hear anything.
Hey, understandable. Those ears are sensitive. So, Callian, the tent that you've wandered towards, on average, it seems to be filled with what looks like, very generic weapons. But rummaging throughout the area and based upon your insight, you're able to find one arrow amongst a quiver that seems very interesting to you. And I threw it in your inventory if you would like to look at it further.
Excellent. I shall do so. An arrow. Ooh. Do people want me to say what it is or no? They can go
You are allowed to deliberate whatever information you so desire. That's not up to me, that is up to you.
Okay.
Don't tell.
Well, I'm not going to tell what it is, but I know that it's a unique arrow, and I will just come out of the tent and return to Yorick and say, I have no use for something this nature, but perhaps you can find someone who's of use. It seems to be an arrow of a unique properties that I cannot determine at this time.
Yes, you'll find the order has a lot of these interesting little doodads, weapons, tools that we can use in our fight. This won't be the last thing you find that's interesting. But yeah, I'll take it. He reaches out for it.
All right.
Okay. How do I
Yep.
give this to him?
I got it. Don't worry.
Oh, you can handle it? Okay.
I can.
All right. Stay put for now.
All right. And mind you, Yorick, that particular arrow, you do not know what species it is the bane to. So just keep that in mind. You'll need some sort of appraisal in order to determine that. Now, Bellig.
Yeah, I'm just over here searching this tent. Looked like a medical tent or a tent
Yeah.
with
So-
that type of supplies at least.
Yeah, so it is a general stockade for not only medicine, but travel rations as well. I will be adding what you found into your inventory.
And this wine is good. Holy shit. Mm.
Kind of jelly.
Yorick or no? I'm just kidding.
Yorick.
Is there a brand of what?
I decided to make my human just have an American accent because I don't know, I think it makes more sense. Humans sound American, elves sound British.
Yeah, I grew up in the
Isn't that the
50-50 town, so I'm gonna be sounding American.
Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, you're good.
Okay.
All right.
Is there like some elvish whiskey or something in there? Can't leave home without that.
I added those in separately because it was being goofy and wasn't letting me change the quantity. Just so you're aware.
Yeah, it's all good.
All right, and then
Would this so another quick question. Would this tent have like things like adventuring kits like ropes and stuff as well?
yes. Yes, it would. Is there something more specific like that you're looking for?
Yeah, I would want to gather some like rope and like maybe some pitons if we need to do any kind of like climbing or putting stuff in the walls.
All right, so there's definitely rope. I can give you that at least.
Okay.
Wait, what did we get inspiration for?
That left over from.
What did you get inspiration for?
Yeah.
Observation, maintaining your gear, flavorful things.
Yeah, when the DM gives you a cookie, just take it, okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just put it in your mouth.
Yes, sir.
All right, and then Alistair, you
Yes.
found cartographer's tools, which I'm adding to your inventory. They should be in there.
Nice.
Beautiful.
There's one last place I want to check if that's all right.
Oh yeah, 100%.
What's in this cart?
More resources essentially. Pretty much what Bellig was looking through.
Got it.
But I can give you this.
Oh god. Dude, we're already getting loot. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll take that. Guys, it was a potion of healing. I'm gonna hold on to that in case things get dire.
Nice.
I got
You never know when you're gonna have to grip and sip.
Awesome.
You know,
I will,
100%. I mean, sometimes you gotta grip it and let it ride. So,
as Bellic comes back to the fire, I bring back 2 bottles of Midnight Star wine.
nice.
So I'll pull one out and just, if the group wants a drink to end the night, got us a bottle.
Did my owl find anything at the 3 tents over there, or the other 3 tents, kind of behind him?
Yes, and there we go. I was trying to figure out how to send you a private message, and I can. I'm doing it now.
Private message. Oh.
Alien will have 1 glass of wine.
I will. Alistair will definitely have some, but again, he's very shaky.
Yorick says no. Passes on it.
A very unsoma of Yorick.
Mm-hmm. I'll take a sip right now, though, in real life.
As you guys are passing out the wine stuff, Quinlan comes out of a trance, hops up and scurries over to Pence, picking something up and putting it in his pocket.
Sorry, say that again?
So, as you guys are passing out your wine, Quinlan comes out of a trance, hops up, runs to the 3 tents behind him, picks something up, puts it in his pocket, and as his owl like slowly comes back to him, he walks back to the fire.
Cool. All right.
Did you enjoy your walk, young Master Quinlan?
Yes, sir. It was fine. My Archie, he found something.
Yorick,
excellent.
Yorick glances at the owl. And Yorick says, "How did you know we found something?"
Well, I can see through his eyes.
Yorick just blinks at you. He's kind of...
Yes.
At night. It's
Yorick, he is gifted.
I can see that. He just kind of gives you a polite smile, and Yorick stands up. He says, "I'm getting some sleep. I suggest you all do the same. When the sun peaks over the horizon, we leave." Gives everyone a smile, and then walks off to a tent.
Yes, I think Callian will finish his 1 glass of wine and then do the same. I don't know.
Should I just
Go
do?
over here or something.
Oops. Did I just break something? There we go.
I think
Good.
I think now that the adults have kind of stepped aside, Quinlan will pull out this small metal, very shiny piece, and kind of examine it.
Let's kind of look at you like, Quinlan, what do you have there?
Seems to be adamantine, and it's got the symbol of Minthar on it.
Could I take a look at it? Do you mind?
Well, I was going to try to identify it to see if it had any properties. If you give me 10 minutes, I'll hand it to you.
Yeah, no, I mean, I was just curious what it was. Do your thing.
And so I start a ritual for identify on it. And, let me know if it's magical or not, or if there has any properties once I finish the ritual.
This check thing is so cool. I love it.
Unfortunately, you cannot, at least yet, unravel the mysteries of this small adamantine insignia. But You're a blossoming young mind with a high intellect. With time, like all of Minthar's mysteries, you hope you will be able to unravel it. Quinlan, you do have detect magic, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'll do that as well.
Okay. Go ahead and just throw me another d20.
First rolls. Wow.
Oh no, that's Archie. Oops.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, his is gonna be a lot less than mine.
Yeah, your owl is trying really hard.
Be
Archie
hilarious if the owl like critted.
crittered his pants in Crit City.
Oh yeah. That's right.
Poop.
Same.
All right. So
Well, it
13
would have been
total.
+4, so 11, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, just
All right, 11. Past 10. All right. Well, you can definitely feel the web of magic
Mm.
that surrounds it. Usually with catalysts, it feels as if magic reaches out from them, sort of projecting itself almost like a theoretical light. Where with this, it feels like almost heavy and like something is bound and trapped.
so after I finish my rituals, I turn the piece of metal over in my hand again, and I look at Bellig, and hold my hand out with it. Just be careful with it, and I would like it back when you're done.
Yeah, I think Bellig would just kind of look at it with, a sense of fascination. I'd look back at Quinn like, well, what do you know about it?
It's stamped with Minthar, and there's some sort of trappings of weave on it.
And I think as you're like saying this, I'm kind of like just rotating it in my hand, examining it. Oh, should definitely keep this extra safe and kind of hand it back to you and just like if you find anything interesting about it, just let me know, would you?
I'll share my findings.
Then I'll offer you like a glass of wine and see if you want some wine, and then I will also approach Alistair.
Before you start with your communications with Alistair,
Mhm.
can you roll that perception check I requested of you?
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yep. As far as you can tell, and as far as you know, with metals, it is definitely adamantine, which is surprising to you. But that's about as much as you got.
Yeah, it's just a fancy piece of metal as far as I'm concerned.
It sure is.
Cool.
Well, I'll approach Alistair. You've been awfully quiet tonight.
What? Me? And I'm kind of holding my sword with the blade flat in my hand. My long sword in both hands. The blade is flat. What? Me?
Yeah,
And I'm
I kind of like
shaking.
as you're like asking me, I'm kind of like looking around. I'm like, other than me and our friend Quinlan over here, it's yeah, you.
Uh, I'm. Do you not hear that? And I kind of just look around.
Can I like if can I like roll some to see if I'm hearing anything for the flavor?
Yeah. Yeah, actually. Give me 1 second. Alistair, you first. Go ahead and give me that.
Ooh.
So, Belig, you don't hear it, despite your likewise elvish lineage.
I'm kind of looking at Alice and I'm like, you know, maybe the elvish ears like perk up, trying to like listen super, super hard, trying to concentrate. No, are you okay? What are you hearing?
Almost like crying. I I don't know how to describe it, but it won't stop.
I'm kind of looking around. I look over at Quinlan and I'm like, Quinlan, yeah, I'll kind of wave you over.
Quinlan stands up, walks over.
Do you hear crying? Our friend here says he's hearing crying in the distance. I don't know. I'm not hearing it.
Do I hear anything? There we go.
Yeah.
Can I make a roll for my owl too?
That is weird. Let's try
Yes.
it.
He has a +3 to perception. And I guess has advantage on things that rely on hearing or sight.
Cool.
It's a 13. I guess nothing.
Nothing. You guys are understandably confused, but it's not unnatural for those of the order to be standoffish towards warlocks.
I think Quinlan will put his hand on Alistair's shoulder.
He jumps immediately and like holds in a yell.
Oh, yeah. When I see that, it's like, calm down. It's okay. What has got you so jumpy?
What do you mean? It won't stop. And I just put my hands over my ears, and the sword falls.
It might not be a thing of this world. Perhaps it's something to do with your background.
It hasn't stopped since I left the Feywild. Maybe some rest would help?
I'll offer you a glass, like a extra heavy glass of wine. Definitely seems like you could use some sleep. So I'll just pour you a glass and kind of hand it to you.
Quinlan's gonna bend down to pick up your sword.
Before you can touch it, I snatch it and sheath it. I
Quinlan,
wouldn't touch that. And I drink the glass of wine in one gulp.
all right. Well, I think sleep and rest would probably do us all some good.
Agreed. And then I'll probably I like the outdoors. I've spent a lot of my upbringing outdoors, so I will probably meditate for the rest of the night out here by the fire.
It
Yeah,
makes sense. A night under
Al-
the stars isn't bad for elves.
Alistair stays by the fire, one hand on the hilt of his sword, and he goes into his dream trance.
All right. Because this outpost is so routinely patrolled by militiamen, wizards, and other powers of men alike, I'm going to forego any sort of role where there could be an encounter possibility at night. And instead, I'm going to go ahead and get some rolls for you guys for the early morning in order to we'll see how efficiently your first day of travel is spent.
Yeah, I guess in the morning we'd all gather around the fire as
Yes.
the sun starts to rise. Yorick is probably out there first, and he waits for everyone to arrive. Everyone shows up. The light is just starting to shine on the sky. And Yorick stands up and he steps over this log and he looks at everyone and he says, good morning, gentlemen. I've been in the Order for 10 years now. And seen a lot of interesting things, completed a lot of missions successfully for the Order. There's one thing I've never done, though, for Ordo Fulgor. And that is train or lead my own group. We're all going to... Uh-oh, did you mean to turn it? Oh, wait, this is daytime. Cool.
It's morning.
Nice. So he's standing there looking at all of them, giving the speech, and he's like, I've never led my own group before. Please put your trust in me, as I will put mine in you. We're all here for a reason. And if we trust in one another, listen to one another, we'll get out of this alive. And some of you will gather the information, the knowledge, and the experience they need to be full members of the Order. And he smiles at Bellig and Quinlan, who's not fully Order.
Well, I'm fully Order. I'm just training for think of it like
Promotion?
think of it like fucking Navy SEAL training. So I've done basic, now I'm going into fucking Bloods or something.
Oh, I mean, well, you're barely in the Order then. You're an initiate.
Yeah, I've basically just done basic training.
Okay, so yeah,
Believe-
you're barely in then. Alistair, go ahead.
I believe, based on what the orders that you received say, that I am also initiate kind of status. Like, I'm
So, members of the church have their own
like hierarchy.
sort of sidelined hierarchy. They're either what is referred to so they don't really have ranks. All of them are parallel, and then there's one rank that is above those parallels.
Got it.
The parallels are monks, alchemists, and clerics, and then above that is the exorcists.
So I am order adjacent.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so Callion's Order adjacent. It says in the orders that Bellig and Quinlan are just new and they want to be members. They're doing training and whatnot. And then Alistair is attached to the Order in some way, but he is a warlock, so just to be wary of him.
Yes.
But anyway, Yorick says, if there's nothing else, let's gather things and head out. If this this plague is as serious as the Order thinks it is, well, we don't want to delay.
Indeed, haste shall be most important if we are to cleanse what is happening.
As you say, Sentinel.
I'll start gathering my things. I'm probably asking around the party if anyone needs some rations. I've got 5, so if anyone doesn't have any, give you one for the day.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we should all eat before we head out. Make sure the water skin's good to go. And then, Yorick says, after we're kind of done eating a snack and everyone seems ready to go, he says, all right, you all know your jobs. Let's move out.
So, because you're at the camp, I'm not going to make you guys burn ration out of the supplies of those who have gathered them.
Okay, makes sense.
I have Yorick as the guardian, Callion is the medic, Bellig is the scout, and then, sorry, who was the quartermaster and navigator?
Navigator's Quinlan.
Quinlan's the navigator.
Quinlan's the navigator, Alistair's the quartermaster. All right.
I'm probably speaking with Yorick about how far up he wants me to scout ahead. Kind of know procedures for how he likes to run his groups.
So
This is
there's
his first time running a
yeah,
group.
there's a small order that I will do this in now. I'm going to ask for some rolls.
Okay.
Just a heads up. I have keen mind, so I know which way is north at all times.
That's great.
If that helps me with navigation at all.
Hell yeah, it
Uh,
should. That's amazing.
It will. So I'm going to ask you for a history check in order to sort of look over this map. You know where north is. You guys have to travel north. I want you to do this with advantage. Oh, I was going to request it.
Oh, sorry.
No worries.
I could
Good,
roll
good
yours
fucking
if you
roll,
want.
though.
I won't lie. I'll just take the 20. You meet my dice check. All right. So with your keen insight and natural sense of direction, you find that the map is pretty easy to read. You guys are going north for about 2 days' journey. Your mind is attuned to the point to where you know where north is at all times. This is good. All right. Next up is Belig. Belig, while you guys are making your travel, I'm going to now ask you for a survival check. And this will determine whether or not you're able to pass through difficult terrain without losing any time. All right. So, unfortunately, it could not be helped. There's a lot of raised woods and rocky beds. Because of this, you guys have lost about 5 hours of travel time.
Holy shit.
This is going to extend your journey by almost a quarter of a day now.
Are we already on the move?
Yeah, sorry,
Okay.
as far as overworld travel goes, I can't get the hex grid working for the world map I made, so for the first session, it's going to be a little theater of the mind.
Oh, no
No
problem.
worries.
Yeah.
Right. After you guys have traveled now for about 12 hours, I'm going to ask Yorick, this is going to be up to you and the quartermaster. This is not a roll, but this is more of a discussion. About 12 hours has passed. You guys left at about 5 a.m. So it's now 5 p.m. Being that it's now 5 p.m., would you like your quartermaster to try and set up camp now? And you guys, try and stay a little stationary for the night? Or do you want to press on because of the time that you've lost?
Well, what is the surrounding area looking like? I mean, does it look like a
So
suitable place to camp? Like, is it?
the surrounding area is lightly treaded forest. It's not so thick that you can't see through tree lines, but it is thick enough and without common passage that it is sort of just the middle of the woods.
York whistles for Belig and he says, see if you can scout ahead and find a water source. If so, we'll make camp there for the night.
Yeah, I'll give him a nod and take off.
All right, sounds good to me.
Belig.
And the system is really handy.
So cool.
Ooh.
Awesome. All right. After deviating through this forested path, you are indeed able to find a stream. The stream is in a little nicer of a clearing. The forest isn't as dense.
Yeah, I direct the crew there.
All right.
And as Alistair starts to get set up, he nudges Quinlan and says, now's a chance to learn a little. I don't know if you get your hands dirty very often, but help Alistair set up camp.
Yes, Sentinel York. And Quinlan just goes to work setting up a camp. Has he ever seen someone set up camp before? Do we think?
I would say since wizards are generally taught to live in more lavish areas, that you really haven't seen anyone set up a camp before.
All right, so for the first 10, Quinlan does nothing. He stands there and watches Alistair do it himself.
Okay.
After watching Alistair do it himself, he immediately starts to set up tents on his own.
Cool. He's the learning computer.
Yes.
All right. It's a cool little map.
I'll probably just throw like a bedroll down somewhere.
Sounds good to me. I'm actually going to get a roll from Quartermaster Alistair.
Ugh.
Alistair, let's see if you're able to set up a camp that will enable the group to get, an actual the benefits from a long rest. If you don't sleep in the correct circumstances, unfortunately, that can lead to some fatigue.
Mm.
Question. Is me setting up camp with him to help him at all?
Yeah, actually. Go ahead and do this with advantage.
Let's go.
Nice. Dex saving throw?
Let's go. Well, that's what I did.
Yeah,
I did what I was told.
It takes a little bit of dexterity in order to properly set up those tents,
Oh, I see. Okay.
And I did it.
Okay.
Even though I'm very jumpy, I did it.
Good job, dude.
You've secured a nice campsite near the river with enough space for the party to comfortably sleep. And Belig, you've thrown out your bedroll. It can be in a tent. It can not be in a tent. You'll get your benefits either way. You're fine.
Yeah, I'll probably throw the bedroll by this rock or something, and I'll also just be hanging out over by this tree, kind of just looking around, observing.
And Quinlan, since you were watching me, I would say anytime my hands were idle, they went back to my sword. Every time.
And just after you guys have gotten to this nested spot, and night has begun to fall.
So I'm gonna send out Archie to kind of
Cool.
scout the area.
Oh,
Oh, that's dope.
that's so fucking sick.
That's really cool.
Whoa. I like it.
I love dark vision.
Yeah, well, it's
Yeah, I bet.
super dark for me. But yeah, I think Quinlan sits next to Yorick and trances and sends the owl out to scout.
All right. So I'll go ahead and put this in here too. Part of setting up a good viable camp in night is making a nice campfire.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll throw you guys a light source.
Let's go.
All right.
I'll join them for, a conversation and nightly dinner and whatnot.
Beautiful. Is there a fire icon, or should we just assume this is
Oh,
the fire in the middle of us?
Small fire in the middle of you guys. If I had something to throw there, I totally would.
Got it.
holy shit.
Nice.
Callian or Belleg's nuts. York's nuts.
All right. So everyone except Quinlan, you guys have definitely heard something walking through the water to the north of your stream. Yorick and Beleg, you two specifically, you're able to note that whatever is walking, there is at least 3, possibly more.
I'll kind of look
York
at York.
pops up and grabs his shield, and he nudges Quinlan, and he points to his shield, and he says, "Give me light."
Quinlan is tranced out with his owl in his owl, so I I can't hear or see or feel anything, right? Like
York looks at Quinlan, and he just kind of like mutters under his breath and shakes his head.
so
Yeah.
does my owl see anything though?
He's not part of the perception check.
Yeah. I know, I'm pain in the neck. I'm the worst. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You
Archie.
specifically said you sent him out to scout. Yes, your owl does see movement in the water to the north, just north of your guys' camp.
Oh
Though
shit!
it is just below the surface, he cannot make out exactly what it is.
I'm going to do a flyby with him.
Sounds good.
So he doesn't provoke opportunity attacks when it flies out of enemy's reach.
Okay.
So I'm literally going to where I see them, go like low enough to try to figure out what it is, and then fly away
Okay.
in the opposite direction of our camp, and then he'll circle around and come back to me.
And as he's doing that, I want to take one of my torches out of my bag, light it, and throw it just north of where our camp is, close to the water, as I stand up with my sword and shield.
Do we have any idea about how far out or how far north the whatever this is
I'll
is
let
from
you know
us?
in a second if I could do
Ju-
the fly. If we do the flyby.
Just north of your camp, you can do the flyby, but I'm also getting a roll for York's torch throw. All right. I'm going to throw another source of light out here. This will represent your torch just by the side of the riverbed.
Perfect.
Kind of look at Yorick and I'll just like, do you want me to set up an ambush? How do you want to handle this?
York steals a glance at Quinlan. Quinlan, are you still in a trance? You are, right?
Yeah, as of right now, yes.
He looks at Callian, and he says, "You sit with him, make sure he's okay." And then he looks to Bellig and Alistair, and he says, "With me." And he starts to walk up along
Alistair
the...
immediately takes his sword out and trails you by about 5 or 10 feet.
He
You
walks up
guys,
to the edge of where the light is of his torch.
you guys see eyes reflected back at you in the water.
Oh shit!
Alistair out loud kind of whimpers.
And, can I get initiative from everyone?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
was I able to do the flyby prior to that, or
You were able to do the flyby prior to that.
did I see
Your
that they were gators or whatever? Or
your owl's coming back, and you do see something reminiscent of crocodiles, but more vicious and ghastly than its general, usual
shit.
animal form.
All right.
Mm.
Good
Quinlan
fucking
immediately
roll.
hop up.
Also, please throw me initiative for your owl.
Cool.
Oh shit, boys.
Oh shit.
First combat. Let's go.
Let me get my battle music ready. My battle music at.
There might be some in the set. Who knows?
Oh yeah, good call actually. Do you have that kind of stuff?
I-
For Foundry, or should I just play my own music?
If you so desire, you can play your own music. I have set up some of these maps where it should, but I haven't worked all the kinks out of it. It's kind of weird. Sometimes my noises seem to work for some people, not for others, or just for me and then no one else. It's
I'll say in the
It's up in the air.
In the nighttime camp map, I heard the water and stuff down by the river. That
That's
was a
good at
cool
least.
touch.
Yeah, there was supposed to be a stream of river water noise here, but I guess it's not working. It's kind of give or take.
I had to get pretty close to it, so I haven't heard it here yet.
So with my dark vision, I can kind of see them on the fringe of my farthest vision.
Yeah, I can see them.
All right, boys. Here we go.
He's
yeah.
glowing.
Yeah, actually clicking through you guys and seeing the difference between like Callian's vision and York's vision, it's pretty handy. It's kind of cool.
Hey, I
All
can't
right,
see shit.
That's actually really cool.
You can see like a snout of a crocodile at the
Yeah.
edge of torchlight, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's
Felig, we got you at the top of the round.
Do I have like any idea how deep the water is on the edge of the creek here? Is this like, does it fall off, or is it just like could I expect it to?
Decently shallow. You'd
Decent.
think it's at its deepest point, probably 3 or 4 feet, especially if this is the river that comes from Thunderwatch.
Okay, yeah, I will make my way up to this crocodile here. I'm gonna give him the old hit with the longsword.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Does 15 hit?
All
That's not
right,
bad.
15 hits. Please roll damage.
Let's go. Oh shit!
Ooh, yeah.
Good fucking job.
Wow.
But yeah, you see Bellig, or anyone who could see me, you see me dart up to this alligator, crocodile, whichever one it is. And as I'm running, my longsword kind of just comes out, and I just thrust it in front of me, and it goes straight into this gator's back.
Cool.
That will be my turn.
Sir. Do you want to hit the end turn button, or do you want
Yeah,
me to handle
I
it?
got it.
Okay, cool. Alistair, you're up.
All right. Alistair is breathing pretty hard, and he's going to start whispering something in Abyssal. A reddish purple orb starts circling around his longsword, and he's going to shoot an Eldritch Blast.
Cool.
Please do your thing.
Nice.
That will certainly hit. Please roll for damage.
Zap.
Sick.
Nice. Nicely done.
Foundry's so fucking cool.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'm pretty hyped.
sick.
When the blast hits and actually makes contact, he whispers in common, "Oh, thank Rinthar."
Nice touch. The creature is bloodied and it reels back with a guttural snarl.
Okay.
Oh, I can hit end. Sorry.
Right. This croc is gonna
Oh,
charge
that's really cool. I like the thing showing that
straight up past, just past the bank to meet with a Bellig.
Cool.
Ah!
Oh, that's so
Eek,
cool.
a penis.
Oh, we all know that would not be Soma's reaction.
Yum, a penis.
Yeah.
Oh!
I see.
Holy shit, we got a crit. Crit city, bitch. Crit. He just
Alright.
fucking bit your
So
hand
So
off,
I'm
dude. Oh shit! Wait, Quinlan, are you,
Actually,
not,
I'm
are you not in a trance?
I'm not within range. Ignore
You're
it.
not within range, brother.
Delete that.
Yeah.
God damn it, Quinlan.
God damn you guys running in. Why would you run in?
What do you mean?
And
We're
not
trying to
tell us
stop.
to come with you.
You're in a trance.
I was scouting.
I see a kid
Oh my
tranced out, so I
God.
told the healer to protect him while we
Yeah,
investigate.
that actually takes me out, I think.
Holy shit. Okay, well, give me 1 second because I have to roll your brutal crit too, which will still apply despite the fact that
Get
you're
ready,
downed.
get ready, Styx, Al. You ready for this?
Oh, it was almost a 20.
Oh my god, that was scary.
Okay, so Belig, you are profusely bleeding to a point to where it has already used one of your death saves before you even get a chance to roll
Oh
it.
no!
So you are now already -1 death save. Mind you, death saves in this campaign do not go away until you have had a long rest.
That's okay. I know my boys are gonna fucking help me out here.
We are now at the second croc. Yorick,
Sir.
this dial is coming at you.
Crocodile.
It lashes at you with a sharp bite, just as Belig. Oh,
Mm-mm.
your armor is mightier than its tooth,
Nice.
and it's now your turn.
Let's go.
I'm going to attack the crocodile that just attacked me and try to shove it backwards. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to attack the crocodile attacking me.
Okay.
So let's do that first.
Sounds good. Hit your attack, and if it hits, I'll ask for damage. Sure enough, that hits.
Good shit.
Roll for damage, please.
All right. So I swing my sword at it. It connects with the side of its head. And as the sword connects, a crackle and snap of lightning erupts from the blade. And it shocks the crocodile. And you see sparks sort of fizzle out of its eyes. And Yor quickly steps up and pushes toward the crocodile that is snapping at Belig with his shield to bash at its head to back it away.
That sounds good. The dial that you zapped, he is 100% dead, being wet mixed with electricity. Not
Indeed.
Amazing combo.
Indeed.
Or it is an amazing combo.
Well,
Not
amazing
for,
for
the
you
crocodile.
guys. Yeah.
No.
To make a fucking pair of boots out of these fuckers when we're done.
Oh no.
I'm not able to push him away.
This thing wants to feast on Belig. It wants to consume him.
It's hot. Okay.
It is driven.
Okay.
All right. I look over to Quinlan.
He's standing.
Are you still in a trance?
No, he's up. He's standing. He's
Okay. I'm gonna say
I don't think he could be in a trance after Belig's
right.
freak of getting his leg shredded.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and say, Quinlan, I believe it's best if we move up and aid them. Stay by me. So I'm gonna move my full 30 feet up here. I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Belig.
I knew my boys got me.
Because I can't reach him for the big heal, so we're just gonna do this.
Sure you want to waste a heal? It's just a scratch.
Hey!
Just kidding. There you go,
So
Bella.
I heal him for 8 hit points. So he has 8 hit points now. And you are now conscious.
Oh,
I go all the way up.
No,
wait,
I don't think. It should just
that's
be 8.
not right.
Yeah.
Oh,
There we
good.
go.
Yeah, I don't get to double heal people yet. Okay, and then after that, Healing Word's a bonus action. I'm going to use another action
Ooh.
to cast Oh yeah, you know what? Fuck it. This is what we're doing here. We're going to also on Bellig, since he is wounded, I am going to cast Shield of Faith.
Can you cast 2 spells? Bonus action and action spell?
Because Healing Word is a bonus action, yes.
Nice.
I think you have to cast a cantrip.
Yeah, I don't think you can do two.
Oh,
you
I
can
can only
cast
do a
spell.
cantrip? Okay,
Yeah, I think
sorry, I got
it's a
confused.
cantrip and a leveled spell.
That's fine. I won't do that then. I am going to target the crocodile instead and cast Toll the Dead on it. Because...
There you go.
And is the crocodile wounded at all? Just so I know what dice to roll.
The crocodile that is engaged with Bellig is not wounded.
Okay. Let's see if it rolls this right. Hopefully it doesn't roll a d12. It did not, so great.
Cool.
Ding! It needs to make a wisdom save versus DC 13.
It did not.
Great. Takes 4 necrotic damage.
It does.
And I think how that manifests is I walk up, I point my finger at it and say some words in deep speech, and you hear the toll of a bell from far off, and it then wounds appear on the crocodile.
Cool.
All right. When that distant bell rings, and when the necrotic damage causes the crocodile to snarl, I would like to ask everyone.
Oh wait, I need to roll a d20 because that was damaging magic.
Yes, but 1 second. Or actually, you can throw that now. It's fine.
My macro is not working, so let me try it the old-fashioned.
The worst roll ever. What the fuck?
All of us worst roll.
You're with
ever.
me, Callie.
Bro, Bellig, help. Thank
Is
you.
it-
Oh.
Quick question. Is it for seeing or hearing? Because my owl actually got advantaged. I'm sorry. So that would have been an 18 for the owl. Or just
That's
a
weird.
15.
The advantage should have automatically applied, so it's
Yeah, I
strange
know.
that it didn't.
Yeah.
18 for your owl still doesn't hit the check.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. Oh,
Does
A
21
Bellig.
Is
Yeah.
that-
Bella got it.
Says he passed.
Good job.
Nice.
Did. Bellig, you are starkly aware of 3 larger entities near the bank from where these moss stalkers of crocodilian origin had originally arisen.
Yeah, as I hear that, I'll kind of look at Yorick, because I imagine I'm still on the ground. My legs probably not bleeding as much now, feeling a little bit better. I look at Yorick and I'm like, something else larger is coming.
Oh well, the bleeding is it. So the bleeding is still happening despite the heal.
Okay.
The only thing that will stop it is a proper heal check.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm awake and I'm not on the verge of dying right now.
Let's
Not-
throw the bleeding status on him then. So
Yeah.
we can all keep track.
Yes. Sorry, I was just
All good.
I was looking up.
Okay.
So what is it called? A medicine check in 5e?
Yeah.
Yeah, medicine
Sure.
check.
Okay, cool. I just wanted
Oh,
to
that's how we
make
stop his lethal bleeding.
Yep.
Got it.
Yep. Yeah. As I'm on the ground, I do look at Yorick and basically say something large is coming. More of them.
Okay.
We'll say from the north.
What is it? Minus
Okay.
1 HP every time he takes a turn?
Yes, it is. Yeah, at the beginning of his turn, he'll get -1 HP.
Your good old-fashioned bleed. Okay, I am finished with my... Oh, wait, I gotta roll my d20 for my magic.
I have a DM question. Are those did those guys just like appear, or did they just start walking?
They had come out of the shallow waters of the
Got it.
north, but
All right,
and I'm
I'm safe.
gonna roll them into the initiative order real quick.
Got it. Cause I got that dark vision. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, luckily Belig saw, so he was able to tell you guys. And,
Yes.
now you can see.
Yes.
So Callian, you said your turn is done?
Yep, my turn is done.
All right, that brings us to Quinlan.
Shit.
Extend your ground.
All right,
You're-
and I'm going to just cast some stuff in a second.
Just chilling, just casual.
Boom.
Nice.
Spicy. That definitely hit.
Big dangage.
All
Nice.
Nice. 3 fire damage. Not too
Yeah,
shab.
3 fire damage. I rolled the 17 because if you cast damaging spells in this game, you have to roll on a d20 and something might happen.
Yes. If you botch, there's the chance for wild magic to occur, because the mysteries that Minthar wove when he forged the web of Arcana run deep, and it takes, while it takes a very studious mind to control magic, not every cast is perfect. Though, that one did just fine.
All right, now I'm going to end my turn.
All right. Big Croc. Gonna run
Steve Irwin when we need him, man.
straight up to you guys.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
All right, Quinlan.
What the fuck?
Quinlan, no.
Wait a second.
Please.
Sorry, that went over too far. Okay, there we go. All right,
There, I got
Quinlan.
things.
You're
Oh.
getting bit.
Who is?
Well, hopefully I don't. get
Quinlan.
bit, but we'll
Oh,
see.
God.
Hopefully you don't get bit, but we'll see.
We'll see.
Oh my god. Oh my.
I shield.
Nice.
Hold on. No, I do not shield. Sorry.
Fuck.
It's still it's gonna hit me no matter what.
Oh my god.
I'm
Yeah,
going
sorry.
to.
Shield
I'm
isn't
gonna
gonna
make
do
you-
much.
I'm
You
gonna
can
make you
waste it if
reroll
you
it.
want.
I'm going to chronal shift to make you reroll.
There you go.
Smart.
What does that look like for us?
Hold on a second.
You'll see. He's got a thing for it.
Whoosh.
All right, so like a kind of like a prism of pocketed time happens, and the only thing that happens is me and the thing that attacked me remembers that I was hit, but everything else kind of looks like, I mean, roll to see if I get fucking bit, but yeah.
All right, so you have horrifying memories of getting gored by a gator just like Belig did.
Yes.
Let's see if that comes to fruition after this shift.
Oh my god.
And it doesn't hit me, so
It does not. You are quite lucky, little wizard.
so it kind of looks. So, like, for Quinlan's point of view, it's like he's picking a moment in the time stream where he doesn't
Where-
get bitten.
Yeah, where he moves.
Yes, and for everybody else, that's what they see is Quinlan moving out of the way.
Very nice.
But for him, he remembers being bitten.
And that brings us to the turn of your trusty animal companion.
Get him, Darchi. Get him.
There's a dive bomb poops on it.
So he's gonna do a flyby,
Okay.
and give the help action to Belig.
Okay.
and that's his turn.
Nice. Simple, effective.
All right. So, since you're getting help from the bird, when it comes to your turn, we'll see. Are you trained in medicine checks at all? I suppose I could look, but it's easier for me to just ask you.
No, I don't have proficiency in it.
You don't have proficiency, but there's always a chance you can stop your
Okay.
bleeding if
Yeah, I mean,
that's
I have a plus
if that's
4
the
to it.
action you want to commit to. Move, please. Thank you. All right. That nasty lizard man
Yucky.
rolls up on you guys. Belig. He has a javelin in his hand,
Uh
My fucking god, Belly.
Jesus.
oh.
which he throws straight at your face.
Oh.
Thank
That doesn't
Christ.
hit.
It's crit. dude.
Luckily, you are a nimble elf. That could have gored the hell out of you, just like his faithful little buddy.
I think I just like, since I'm still on the ground, I kind of just like roll out of the way, and the spear flies past me and impales the dead crocodile behind me.
Love the
Nice.
flavor. That brings us to your turn at the top of the round.
So when I look at this crocodile, this one wasn't bloodied, correct? Or is it currently bloodied?
The one right in front of you is
Yes.
not bloodied.
It's not bloodied. Okay.
You do get advantage to attack it because of the
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a
because of the help bird.
yeah.
Whoa. Like scratched its eyes or something and distracted it. Whoa.
Yeah, it's like throwing a chicken leg near a dog, you know?
Mhm.
I'm
Wait,
gonna go
what?
ahead
Oh.
and spend a key point. So I'm gonna do this crocodile. Hit him with the longsword. Hopefully hit him with a longsword.
Mm.
You did not hit him with the longsword.
Then I will spend a key point, and I'm going to use Step of the Wind to disengage.
Okay.
Then I'm going to.
Yeah, you had advantage on that attack.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
you-
fine.
Oh, wait.
should-
Yeah, you didn't roll that with advantage.
Here, I'll do another roll.
Please roll one more.
Mm.
That-
better.
that
Do
one-
it.
That one does hit.
And that kind of changes what I want to do.
I think so.
No problem.
6 damage.
Warrior.
Extraordinary.
And then instead of spending that key point to disengage, I'm going to use it on Flurry of Blows.
Mhm.
And that gator is now blurred. Or blurred.
Blurred.
You said flurry and it's stuck in my brain.
So here's the first one.
Okay. That one hits. Roll damage.
7 damage.
Right.
And then here comes the second one.
Nice.
And that hits as well.
Take another 5 damage.
Nice. How do you kill it? How does it look?
I think
Spin the yarn, brother.
so as I like slash it with my longsword, kind of do some dexterous moves with it, and then so like let's say I attack it with one hand and with a one-handed longsword. As it slashes, I kind of take that longsword into my other hand and I just start wailing on this crocodile as fast as I can.
Nice.
And it's as I go to punch it, I mean I'm like on top of it, like just punching it in the face as hard and as fast as I can.
The man punched this nasty gator to death.
Love it.
Bravo.
I need to take 1 hit point damage. I'm
Yes.
bleeding, so I put myself to 7.
All right.
And that will be my turn.
Nice.
That brings us to Alistair.
Amazing.
There's
I'm
a
gonna go-
bloodied gator right in your face.
Yeah, I'm gonna slash him with my longsword.
Oh
man.
no!
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
First botch. All right, roll me a flat d20. Let's see if you just threw your longsword.
How do you roll just a d20?
Slash
R.
R1 d20.
Yeah.
Ignore the Yorick.
Okay. Alistair. All right, you did not save.
Okay. Oh, good. Yep. That's good.
Oh god.
Okay. Not horrible. Could be worse.
That's
How
good
could it
news.
be worse than a 1?
Yeah.
This
That's
is a
six.
table.
Because that determined
It's
how
different
far
things,
you
yeah.
threw it.
That's hilarious. There you go. It's
All
not so
right.
bad, buddy.
See that little circle? It's right there. You just have to bend down right next to a crocodile's face to grab it. That's not a,
That's not that big of a deal.
Channel Steve Irwin, dude. He put his hands in crocodiles all the time.
And then got killed by a stingray.
Hey, we don't talk
Yeah,
about
well,
that, all right?
Hey, life comes at you fast, and sometimes stingrays are faster. All right. Alistair, is there any sort of tertiary action you would like to do?
I just whisper myself, Renthar, you curse me.
All right, that brings us to Yorick.
Yeah, Yorick sees over his shoulder your sword fall and you going toe-to-toe with this croc. So Yorick quickly steps back, turns around, and slashes at the crocodile with his lightning longsword.
Nice. When I'm gonna add 2 to this roll, so it'll be 20 total.
Okay.
He's very engaged and distracted by Alistair, with the attack and then the shiny longsword dropping. Either way it hits, but, we'll put some flavor on that. So go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
Men damage. That sucks. But I also shove my shield in its face to try to knock it back 5 feet to give the boys some room to breathe a bit.
Right. That sounds great.
Oof.
Ooh,
11,
tie.
11.
Ooh.
Who has the higher strength stat?
All right, so
Probably how it works, yeah.
your strength is 16 and
Yes,
mine is
sir.
15. So we're gonna count that as a success.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
5-foot shove.
Yep. 5-foot shove.
Alright.
Is there anything else you're doing, Soma?
He gets shoved 5 feet, and that's it.
Right.
Nice.
Nice.
Wheeco, I just DM'd you, by the way.
Kinky. Slip into the DMs, huh?
Yes, rival.
Okay.
All right. Yorick.
Yorick. Yorick.
God damn it.
That's a hit.
It did.
That's put me to work in my first combat.
Yeah, I'm a little distracted with this crocodile, and I feel a javelin hit my shoulder blade through my armor.
Yep.
Doesn't
It,
doesn't really dig in, but it definitely scratches through some of the rings of my armor. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yes, sir. It did not sink, but it did sting.
Ah!
Oh.
Ah!
You got to make the human from World of Warcraft.
Oh! Ah!
Ah.
Bellig. The lizard
Does
man
not hit.
ran up, chucked a javelin at you, but as the first one missed, so did the next. Your elvish reflexes have proven to be unfallible. Or
I like it.
infallible. There we go.
Nice. Lands behind me in the tree somewhere.
Callion,
All right.
your work is cut out for you, sir.
Certainly. I am going to run up to Bellig, and I am going to perform a medicine check to staunch the wound.
Ooh, give me 1 second. I will request it of you directly.
Okay. Oh god. Don't fuck me here. There we go.
Nice.
So yeah, I lean over, I wrap some bandages around it, maybe chew up some herbs and shove them under the bandage, like in the wound, and then bind it up.
Hey, Bellig, I tried to take that bleeding off of you, and it took you out of the initiative order.
He had a 20 point, whatever.
Yeah,
it
I
was.
just threw him advantage. I know he was at the top of the round, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's only one more than he had originally. So that's gonna be my main action.
Cool.
As a bonus action,
Yes,
I would like to cast Healing Word on him again.
that also sounds good.
To make sure that he's not gonna die from one hit. So I heal him for 9.
Nice.
Nice. And
As I speak the holy words of Elvardi's light, and the wounds knit themselves together.
Cool.
hell yeah.
And shit.
All
Cool.
right.
And that's my
brings us to Quinlan.
All right, I move here.
Cool.
So I'm gonna roll with this with disadvantage. I take it because I can't see the croc, but I know where he is.
The last living one to
Yeah.
that Soma just shoved. Yes.
Yeah.
Or Yorick. Excuse me. Yes, you will roll this with disadvantage.
Is there like a ping tool?
There is. I forget how to do it.
I don't know.
Yes, you hold down a
well,
mouse
it-
click when you're on the target thing.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, what?
Does a 12 hit?
Click and
12
hold.
does not hit. I'm sorry.
Ah, okay.
No.
Whoa, what just happened?
What?
I can see a lot of stuff now. Did
Yeah, because you clicked off of your token.
Oh,
Yep.
sorry.
You have to select yourself.
Yeah.
No, it's all good.
It's probably better if you do that until it's your turn anyway, right?
Yeah.
So Quinlan will. Oh, hold on. So Quinlan ducks behind Yorick, summons up fire, throws it out at the croc, and it totally misses because he can't actually see anything.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
That brings us to the Croc, who is now wholesale focused on Yorick because he bashed him in the face.
Makes sense. Oh!
Hello. Oh wait, I mean,
Came out of nowhere. Nasty little blight. Blight.
Yes. The bleeding blight.
all right. A nasty bite coming for you.
God damn it! Stop getting hit. I'm just
Miss.
kidding.
But he didn't get hit.
Okay.
18 AC, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Quinlan, your trusty owl.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what I
18
can
AC.
do. I can't do anything. And then nobody's next to anything. I guess I'll fly him back towards this crocodile and do another flyby and a help action for whoever for Alistair.
Okay. So, Alistair, your next action against this croc, you will get advantage.
Cool.
That's the owl's turn.
Right. Bellic.
Bellig. Oh!
A nasty, snarling
Nasty little
lizard
blighter.
man runs up on you.
He smells like
Isn't she a
perfume.
beauty?
And
What a beauty.
in melee range,
Crikey.
he has multi-attack.
Oh, shit, mate.
Thank
So
God
the
I healed him.
So the first is going to be a bite.
Miss.
Miss. The second, he swings down with his heavy spiked club.
Miss.
Ooh.
Nice.
You
Jackie
are,
chaining out of the way.
just as you were able to narrowly avoid getting hit by his javelins, you are likewise just as nimble in close quarters combat.
Dude, Bellic is training Systema, for sure.
Gross. You're just wiggling around and they just fall
Yeah.
over. No, absolutely not.
All right, well, King of Bullshit, though, it's your turn.
Bullshito, dude.
Bullshito blade.
One of the best subreddits on Reddit. Bullshito. It's great. Highly recommend.
Such a good sub. Yeah, this guy ran up and tried to hurt me, so I gotta hit him with a longsword.
Sounds tasty. Please try.
Oh,
You were robbed.
robbed.
And that is a success. Please roll damage.
Oh!
So as this dude comes up, you know, he bites me and I dodge it. He swings his axe and I kind of step to the side to dodge it. I swiftly just, kind of do like a little flip with the blade and shove it right into his chest. But that does not seem to kill him.
As, of course, as lizard men have very, very strange and dense hides, and their bones are hollow, their organs are compact. Takes a decent amount of trauma in order to properly kill one. That brings us to Alistair.
I'll go. I will. I'll Eldritch blast this fucker.
Okay, please Eldritch Blast the fucker.
Whoa.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, ho, ho. Oh, oh.
Jesus.
I think he's dead.
Wait, how does it do 23 force damage?
I think it doubled the damage dice.
He critted. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a
Yeah.
lot more than I thought it was going to be for just a 1d10.
Yeah, one of them was like 19 damage.
Yeah, I'm confused by that.
I'm trying to figure out.
So he rolled a 10 and a 9 for the damage die.
Right, but there was an extra 4 damage in there that shouldn't be in there.
Right.
So.
I'm pretty sure it rolled.
For our
Four
level,
dice.
it should be a crit, should be a
Wait,
2d10
four.
plus his charisma modifier. That's it. 27 damage is not right.
Yeah, his
His charisma modifier is 2,
charisma
isn't
is-
It's 4.
No, it's 4.
it? Interesting.
Yeah, his charisma's 18.
I'm telling you.
He rolled a
something's
10
wrong
and a
with
9. He almost rolled max damage on
Yeah.
both Eldritch Blasts.
Yeah, he rolled a 10 and a 9, and then he gets +4 from his charisma mod.
it. Oh, I
That-
see.
that
So it's
checks
not
out.
23 plus 4. It's just 23.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, that dark plus 4 was weird. Okay. So 23 total. That makes sense. Yeah.
You you annihilated that crocodile.
Nice.
There isn't even a corpse left.
Oof.
Yeah, I want to
Smooth
say,
to bloody beast.
as I'm holding the amulet on my chest, I pray to Renthar, and I would say the Eldritch Blast is at least twice the size as the last one you guys saw, and completely annihilates just into a bloody mist.
Oh yeah, just blood mist is such a beautiful description.
Cool.
Do you want to spend your move action picking up your sword?
If I'm allowed to do that, yes.
I will allow you to do that, yes.
Excellent.
All right. That brings us to Yorick.
Is there any movement
you-
speed penalties to move through a tile that my friend's in? Like if I want to move past Bellig, does that take extra movement?
It does not. Just as you guys are coordinated in combat and can attack and move through each other, just assume that your opponents can likewise do the same.
Got it. I'm gonna kill this lizard boy.
Please try.
Oh, yeah.
Well, surely that hits.
All right. That's 10 damage, and then I'm going to knock him prone with my shield.
Nice.
God Founder's so cool.
It's been a blast so far.
Nice. I
That lizard
stab
is
him in the
prone.
shoulder. Lightning sparks down from the where the blade meets the hilt all the way to the tip of the blade that is inside of this thing's arm. It shocks the lizard and it yelps, and as it yelps and pulls its arm away from the blade point, I bash it in the chin with my shield rather, and it falls to the ground, stunned.
Right. And Soma, Yorick, I'm going to tell you, because of how little health it has remaining, in combination with standing in water and being electrocuted, when you knock it prone, it is knocked unconscious.
Ooh, okay, nice. That's my turn.
Right.
Okay. This guy over here just saw what happened. Because of that, he runs away.
Oh shit.
You damn coward.
This lizard man does the same thing. And that brings us to the end of combat.
When it splashes off down the river and this thing is laying in the water unconscious, I see bubbles coming up from its nose as it lays in the water. I just take my sword and just push it through its head slowly.
Wait. Sentinel York.
Bjork looks to Quinlan. His blade pointed at the lizard folk's head.
If it can speak common, perhaps we can get information from it. What if there's more of them than just those three?
York looks to Quinlan and he says, "And what are we going to do with that information? There's definitely more of them. There's more crocodiles. There's more lizard folk. I've fought these before, and I apologize to all of you for not being more vigilant. I should have known better. I've already failed you. And then he pushes the sword into the thing's head.
Hasty.
Quinlan disliked that.
More like disliked being just ignored, but yeah, that's fine.
No, you weren't
Yes,
ignored. He literally answered you.
Yeah.
To
But
to echo Yorick's concerns with one of my own. Can any of us speak with a lizard person?
10 minutes prepared, I can understand anything.
He's
Well.
like, Yorick says, the lizard folk are not our concern. They're a minor inconvenience. In fact, Quinlan, if you plan on making the order a big part of your life, you'll be seeing a lot more of them over the years, trust me. There's no point in trying to converse with them. There's no point in trying to be friends. They only want one thing. And then Yorick says, we need to be moving the camp away from the water. Like I said, I've made a mistake here this night, and I apologize. We didn't move away from the water. And then Yorick says, I can't see shit out here, so he looks to one of the elves. I need one of you boys to help me out here.
Can we just pick up his torch that was thrown right here?
Yeah, of course.
Kinda-
Yeah,
The
sure.
torch ain't gonna help him find a good campsite very well. It's only like, 15 feet he can really see. So yeah, Yorick goes and picks up his torch. And Yorick looks annoyed, by the way. He's kind of short right now, a little annoyed by the fact that they were ambushed and that he almost lost someone in his party already on the first night.
Whoops. Yorick, I gave you a torch.
Imagine I'll kind of like guide Yorick in between these two trees here. Seems like it's off the water far enough. It's has a little bit of cover.
Yeah, Yorick brings everyone like over here.
All right. That sounds great to me.
And then whenever everyone gathers, Yorick asks Bellig if he's okay.
It's kind of be like dusting myself off, like, yeah, I'm fine. Just didn't expect to get surprised like that. Didn't expect crocodiles to be that fierce.
Yorick
Oh
nods.
yes, the servants of Markan can be quite fierce.
I'll look over at Callie and be like, I owe you my life. Thank you.
You will owe me many lives by the time we are finished with this. Do not count it as something owed, but as service rendered.
Oh, come on.
I'll go help
Alistair.
him. Roll with advantage. Yorick will help.
So,
Oh yeah.
I would imagine
here,
we'd
let
all
me-
help.
let me just spin the yarn on that because he failed. So, the check there wasn't, to determine whether or not the quality of the supplies was going to last, but more how expedient you were able to do it, instead of doing it, in 10 minutes by yourself. It took a concerted effort from the entire team. And being that Yorick is now being even more careful, he wanted to go through the extra steps to make sure that your precious supplies aren't tarnished, your tents aren't ripped. You take a solid hour to move everything and really set up over here, just off the side of water.
I was also gonna say, Alistair is a little distracted. He seems to be talking to himself and saying things like, "Why didn't you warn me? I could have been more prepared," and kind of directing these questions towards his sword.
Yeah, Yorick watches Alistair, but doesn't say anything. He just is keeping an eye on him.
Fucking warlocks.
As the group's medic, what can I do?
Well, actually,
Mm-hmm.
I have something in mind right now.
Uh-oh.
And really quick, whenever you say what you got to say, let's take our first, or our break, not our first, but our session break for like 5-6 minutes so we can take a piss, get water, hit a joint, fill up a cup. Whatever we got to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna fill up a cup with piss and
What the fuck?
I'm gonna fill up a cup with piss. The end. Period.
Just period,
I'm not gonna
bro.
drink it. I'm not gonna pour it out. I'm just gonna stare at it.
all right. Well, I'm gonna smell it a little. All right. So, Galleon, this is going to be your wisdom against Belig's charisma. You are
What's wrong?
you are trying to talk him through the fact that he was eager to prove himself, and at the first sight of danger, he threw himself into combat haphazardly.
You have to be the psychologist now.
Right.
And you're talking to who? Alistair?
You have
No,
to
Bellic.
Bellic. You have to convince him that in the future it might be wise to wait on the words of Yorick before acting so brash, lest he have another brush with death.
I'm gonna make the roll before I say what I'm gonna say.
Please do.
Yikes!
Oh!
Oh
Yikes.
shit!
Oh!
Oh my goodness.
Reroll? How does this work? That's crazy.
Who has the higher modifier?
Oh,
So-
We do the same
So
time.
in most cases it would be who has a higher modifier. But
Okay.
in this case, it's so funny to me that both of you botched on such a non-callous, flavorful thing that this is going to just be the first time you both really butt heads. Belig does not see his brush with death as anything more than the mark of a warrior, while you, Callian, do not see his brush with death as anything more than just another job you had to heal.
All right, so the thing I was gonna say to him was, Bellic, while I have been blessed with the ability to bring one from the brink of death, I do not relish doing so quite often. It might be wise in the future to wait on the words of our commander Yorick rather than charging in headlong. Strategy does seem to prevail in most cases.
Let's kind of look at you, kind of hear where you're coming from. However, it's like, well, I don't think our brave leader here. I don't know if he could see the things that I could see. I didn't want all of them, rushing in on us at once. I didn't expect the crocodile to be that formidable.
Yes, and it is that lack of expectation that worries me such. Be that as it may, I won't push, but just know that in the future I expect more, I think we all do, that we are more collected and tactical, shall we say.
Yorick nods and he says, "You're both right. We need to be more careful. But at the same time, I lack elvish eyes. Bellic, you could certainly see things I couldn't. Let's just be more
Now-
careful next time. Let's use the
Now-
information we have to better our chances of survival."
I think,
Yes.
and I think I'll extend an olive branch here and just say, our healer here does have a point, but I think maybe I could be better at communicating in the future.
And for our break, if everyone could open their character sheets and just underneath your level, if you could hit the long rest button. We've had a good discussion. Everyone will turn in for the night, and after we come back from our piss break, it will be 5 a.m. on the second day.
Cool. Awesome. All right. I'm going to get some water. Maybe tickle this joint out in the backyard. I got some food coming soon, which is exciting. I don't know when it's going to be here, though. Looks like it's delayed, which sucks. And then we'll come back in. How long do you guys need? 5 minutes?
Yeah, 5 minutes is fine.
Yeah, 5 minutes,
That's
give or
fine.
take. That's fine.
All right, 5 minutes, 8:47 p.m. PT. See you guys in a few. All right, folks. Let's get back to the game. We have another, I don't know, 90 minutes tonight, something like that. A couple of hours. It all depends on what has been prepped. We want to typically end our sessions around 10 p.m. PT, just because Wheeco, our DM, is in New York City, Queens, and Al is also on the East Coast. So it's 1 a.m. for them when it's 10 p.m. for us. And Al has an hour-long commute and works in the morning. So we don't want to go too long, so we'll get right back to it. My guess is maybe 90 minutes tops left. But like I said earlier, we're going to be starting these sessions at 6 p.m., not 6:30. We just started late for episode 1 here. The stream will be live at 5:30 next Monday. So instead of, 6:10 or whatever the fuck it was. All right, let's get back to it.
He'd fuck you up, but I don't need to prove that to you.
Oh God.
Hello.
It's fucking
Hola.
Soma. God
Get the
damn it.
rest of my bottle
Oh,
here.
that's-
Cheers, boys. Episode
Cheers.
1 of a brand new campaign. So far, so good. This was great.
Yeah.
The combat was awesome.
Everything's been awesome.
Yeah. Cheers. Cheers.
RP's been fun. Combat's been fun.
I'm toasting you with the tamal, not a drink.
What's
I
a
got the
tamal?
whiskey. Tamale.
You know, tamales are multiple, and
The
one of
singular.
them is called a tamal. So,
Oh.
but yeah, my chef makes it's like his family recipe.
God
They
damn, I
wrap
would
them
pay
in
so much
banana
money.
leaves where they're from, and it's just fuck. It's different.
So I'm moving to Arizona soon, which
Yeah.
kind of sucks. Let's be real here. And I mean, in Vegas, at least people come and visit. Like, there's always someone here, like every month.
I'll be there once a year.
Oh,
Yeah, well, in Vegas, like there's always someone visiting at least once a month. Well, in Arizona, I
Right.
don't know shit. I don't know anybody. There's no one visiting, outside of Phoenix. Let's be real here. So I'm gonna try to get permission from the lady to allow me to just leave more. Like, go to SF a few times a year. Maybe go to Bainbridge
Yeah.
in the spring and have some food at your restaurant for a couple days. Hit Seattle. I'm gonna see if she'll be cool with me getting out of there.
Gallivanting around.
Well, not gallivanting, just to see friends, and I'm not gonna do anything stupid, obviously.
I know.
But I just want to
you
go
know,
visit people and just
oil
get
up
the
the
fun.
bro-
I
oil
hate
up
the
the
desert.
place.
I hate the heat, and I'm going to a place where it is more desert and more hot than
And more-
Vegas
Yep.
Yeah.
for longer.
Yep.
At
You're
least
gonna have
here,
to be like indoors for 3 months out of the year.
Yeah. Shit, I'm not gonna miss that shit. Fuck.
yeah.
are you guys moving to be closer to family or what?
Yeah, her mom's in and out of chemo, has cancer. Her dad's getting old. She
Oh, wow.
has her sister and her 2 nieces in the area as well.
Makes sense.
And we'll just have we won't have to get a nanny, like we'll
Yeah.
have people that can help
You'll
us
have
out.
support.
That'd be
Yeah,
great.
that's always
It's
good. though.
dirt cheap as well. Like, it's somehow
Yeah.
cheaper
Yep.
than Vegas.
It's
And we'll
way
have that
cheaper
help.
than Vegas.
So Crystal just got a job. I start my job December 1st. We're both working at holding companies and both got jobs a month apart, which is very weird how that worked out.
Trendy.
Life's odd.
Yeah.
But
I have,
yeah.
dude, half my family, my mom's side of the family is like in Arizona, so I go there. And they're outside of Phoenix as well, though on the other side of Phoenix from you. But we can
Still
meet in the
good
middle.
food down there.
No, we can just meet in Phoenix. We'll go to dinner, get
Yeah,
drinks.
exactly.
Yeah.
It'll be great.
Get a hotel room.
I might be there in January for a week or so.
Well, I'll be there in January, so what do you know? End of January.
Exactly.
Actually, I don't know when we're gonna leave. We still have to get a house and all that
Oh,
shit.
okay.
I don't know.
Well, if you're there in January, let me know.
If we are, it'll be the last week of January.
Never mind then. I'll probably be gone by then.
That's my guess.
Unfortunate.
I want to go visit Flagstaff again. I liked that area a lot.
I'm gonna be 2 hours
Flagstaff's
from
gorgeous.
Sedona. Like, I really want to go
Oh.
hiking in Sedona bad.
Yeah, Camelback Mountains and shit.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Arizona's
Flagstaff
not
is great.
all bad. There's some cool stuff.
No,
out
northern
there.
Arizona is beautiful.
Yeah.
But
I can get why you wouldn't like living in the burbs of a burb though. That makes sense. To
oh,
me.
dude, the burbs of frickin' Arizona. I have cousins that live in like Chandler and Gilbert, and every time I go, I'm just like, I may as well be in Southern California right now. I
Sure,
can't tell the
yeah.
difference.
I'm used to that kind of shit, so it's just like, yeah, it's not the big a deal to me, but this is me.
I mean, it's not going to be forever. It's probably going to
Sure.
be for several years, but eventually I went to. Well,
Yeah.
here's the crazy
Yeah.
thing: is Colonel Justin. You guys know Colonel Justin. He is going to be getting out in either the Jersey area or Northern California or Florida areas, and he's going to run for Congress. And he wants me to like be involved, like be his advisor
Nice.
and campaign manager and all that shit. His Kellyanne Conway, if you will.
Jersey area, you say?
It could be Jersey, it could be Tampa, it could be East Bay, it could be Colorado Springs. We don't know yet, but he's gonna get out as a full bird colonel, and
God damn.
he's. It's just I don't know. I mean, if anyone that's met him knows, he's just like a brilliant, crazy guy, and he wants to get into politics, so he wants me to be
Good for him.
his advisor. Like I don't know.
Soma, you're gonna get canceled in the first week. I guarantee.
The thing is, though,
Yeah.
is he
Our
is
chat logs are gonna leak.
100x more susceptible to being canceled than me. He's just way worse in all ways. So if he gets canceled,
Nice.
it's gonna be the darkness of his shadow over my cancellation is no one's even gonna notice me.
That's fair.
Listen, get me
But
on there as your IT dude.
we actually have like a PR plan. We've talked about it over the years, like how we're gonna combat that. We're gonna like take a page out of Trump's book and just like own it.
Just
and
own it.
Don't give a fuck. Laugh about it and just move on and just.
That's the best plan in my
Stop
opinion.
being downy ultra soft.
We're not
Jokes
gonna
are jokes.
no
Yeah.
apologies.
Exactly. Yeah.
You don't apologize. There's nothing to apologize about. This is what I've done. It didn't hurt anybody. Fuck you. Moving on. That's it.
Yep.
I
No,
agree.
more people need to do that.
This is
Stop
my life.
apologizing.
Who cares? Everyone does their thing. So that's kind of like the plan. So I could end up somewhere else. And Crystal actually, she seems to support it, which is kind of wild. I don't know if she wants to move to the East Coast or fucking Florida, but we'll cross that
Florida
bridge when we
would be
get to it.
atrocious.
I mean,
Florida
man,
water in
who-
20
how
years.
weird would it be to be like the chief of staff to a Florida congressman? That's a
Oh,
weird, that's a
dude.
weird life.
Chief of
I
staff
won't-
to
I won't
Florida,
lie,
man.
I would like tell people like, yes, I'm the DM for the chief of staff. For the
Head of Florida,
same
man.
congressman
Yeah.
you hear about.
That'd be pretty crazy. But I mean, he was my I've already worked for him before. He was my LT in Korea, and we work well
Nice.
together. So
We need more real humans in politics for sure.
I mean, we're gonna obviously get corrupted and become millionaires within 10 years.
Nice.
Jordan, how did you become a millionaire with $130,000 a year salary? That's so weird. I don't know. I guess I tripped and
Just
fell
tell
into
them
this
you were a
money.
bartender.
Just own it.
Like
just say
AOC,
insider.
you know?
Just literally say insider trading.
We've seen House of Cards. As the chief of staff, I'm going to be the one that has to kill the hooker. That has to dig the hole and get rid of the body and cover it all
Can I
up.
be the guy that
I gotta
supplies
do
you
all
with
the
the
work.
supplies to kill the hooker?
Colonel Justin's going to be fucking, giving speeches. He's going to be at parties, nervously texting me, making sure that the body is gone. Like, he doesn't have to worry about much. He just has to stress a
Yeah.
bit. I have to do all the work.
You can just farm that shit out to people you trust who are crazy and
Yeah, that was the Secret
Hal's like
Service.
silently
That was
waving his
the-
hand
yeah.
in the corner.
That was that big Secret Service guy. And you know what? I need a big Secret Service guy. Al, wink, wink. Anyway,
I
We'll
just,
talk
I'm
later.
Not, I don't, I'm not even on payroll. You just like leave a bag of money somewhere for me, and I take care of shit.
deliver the goods
drop-
for the
The
Oh,
drop
maybe
is in
independent
Hoboken at this
contractor.
fucking mailbox.
Anyway, there's a fun update. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, Arizona's, coming soon.
I'll hook you up with my dead drop network. All right.
All right.
Thanks, man. All right, so we have rested. We're waking up. We fought lizard people. Please, Wheeco, why don't you take it away? Recap. I guess it might be a good idea to just to recap the world and the mission and like what we're doing, like in a TLDR, and then we can get back to it. If that's okay with you. Wheeco?
I didn't realize my mic was off. Sorry.
No problem.
All right. I'm sitting here talking and I'm like, what the fuck? Okay. Anyway, you guys are nested back into the world of Vokolvis. It's filled with various ontological evils, mostly inspired by classical Hammer and Universal horror, you are on your journey northwards towards Thunderwatch in order to investigate the farmland perimeters to see if the perilous petrification plague has seeped past the main city's borders into the surrounding lands. After your first day of travel, you have encountered quite a nefarious troop of lizard men that were living along the water. After a brief but nearly deadly encounter, thank Alvardi for the survival of Beleg. You are now awakened in the morning after a fresh, long rest, regaining your health, regaining your spells. Everyone is sitting with Quinlan, waiting for him to determine how the weather will be for today and whether or not it has the capacity to impede your travels.
So
York,
as
real quick, whenever Quinlan is doing his thing, York gets up real quick, takes a step toward Bellig and kneels down and looks at his leg, and he says, "Are you feeling all right?" Gives him like a pat on the shoulder. Stands up.
Yeah, I'll kind of like, let's stand up, kind of shake the leg off, move it around, do some stretches. It's like, yeah, I think I'm gonna be okay, boss. It's I want to thank all of you for looking out for me, and I think Callion's right. I shouldn't be too hasty. I don't need to rush off to die.
York
Speaking
says,
of Callion,
York just smiles and gives you a nod.
I am actually, by the time they awaken, oh, God damn it, I am like a tiny bit away from the group, and I am like saying some prayers and doing my thing, and asking for guidance on the day, um, from Melvardi herself, I guess. I don't know, whatever priests do. Anyway,
Whatever priests do.
Sorry,
You tell
Quinlan.
me.
You were trying to say something.
whatever priests do. Well, I'm not like a full fledged, you know what I'm saying?
We know what priests do. Quinlan, get on up there, brother.
Evidently, I have some idea.
all right, I'm just gonna like you keep saying Quinlan, but I'm not sure if I should actually talk or not.
Quinlan, throw me your nature check.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Whoa! I would love to use this
Okay.
religion check to talk to
So
my.
as Quinlan is looking at the sky and stuff, he keeps rubbing his side as if he's injured, and he winces a bit, and he's just looking at this as he tries to figure out what's going on.
This is true. And you can tell that there's going to be quite the persistent torrential downpour throughout this day.
Mhm.
And so he turns back to, it's going to rain all day.
York looks at
Luckily-
Quinlan and he says, "Are you all right, initiate? You seem to be injured or something." And he like points to your side.
It's just where I've been bitten, but it's fine.
Bitten.
Oh, yes, but I took care of it.
What do you mean?
He bit me, and I had to. It's hard to explain.
Explain.
Don't worry.
I didn't see you get
I'm
injured.
fine. I'm not. I'm not. It's fine. I just remember being injured.
York looks at Callion and then back to Quinlan. And then he kind of like stares out forward like, who the fuck are these people that I have to work with? And he's like a little nervous that you're kind of crazy. And he's like, well, if anything's the matter, you'll let me know, yes?
Yeah, yes, of course. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause alarm.
Well, if you've been bitten by a beast crawling out of the waters at night, I need to know. And then York kind of like looks you over a little bit more, doesn't notice anything weird though, and he just kind of shrugs it off.
Yeah, no, Quinlan looks healthy as hell. Like he doesn't look like anything's wrong. So
Okay.
Alistair and Callion, both of you being so in tune with the religions of your favorite deities, Callian with Elvardi, and Alistair with Rinthar. You feel that this oncoming rain is divine. It doesn't feel natural, as if it was perpetuated by the ways of pressure and motion, but as if it is a storm that was conjured by Zelthorn himself. It holds that same tenacity that the fires of Rinthar or the searing light of Elvardi's justice both carry. It's a peculiar and foreboding feeling.
Mhm.
This,
I
you say it will rain. Yes,
Heavily. Yes.
that's not right.
I
No, it's right. You can look at. Let me explain. The clouds there dictate that in the afternoon there will be a.
I hold up my hand to stop you. I say, the fact that it will rain, this is no mere consequence of nature, I assure you, but an omen from something more powerful than ourselves.
look down at my sword. How have I disobeyed you?
I look over at Alistair. Hmm. I have misjudgments.
Or
I have
you're just
misgivings
surrounded by
about this
crazies.
one. Speaking to a sword is not natural.
If only it was just a sword I was talking to. And I sheath it.
York, he says, Callian, Quinlan, why don't you sort out the weather? I'll speak with Alistair.
There is nothing to sort out. The gods have spoken. It shall rain.
York stops and he says, continue sorting it out anyway. Give me a minute. And then he,
All right, I walk over to Quinlan and
he walks over to
hush mumble.
Alistair and he's like, kind of gives him like the nod, like, why don't you follow me for a minute?
I finish sheathing my sword and I follow. I don't take my hand off my sword. It's always on the hilt.
York stands there and kind of looks at the trees and waits for Alistair to approach and stop. And he says, Alistair, you did well last night. But
I'm a little jumpy. I apologize.
yes, that's what I wanted to address. Look, I've been in a lot of dangerous situations with the Order over the years. Been a part of some amazing groups of people, adventurers and members of the Order that will put me to shame. And now I see myself leading my own group, and every single individual is an important part of what we're doing here. Everyone has to rely on everyone. Do you understand?
Alistair nods.
So in that case, then please tell me. I understand you're a warlock, but I don't understand what that really means. I'm not going to lie to you. I've only met one other warlock, ever. And that was briefly. And they far outranked me at the Order at the time. So I didn't bother trying to get to know them. If you catch my drift. Please tell me, why do you speak to your sword? Why are you so jumpy? And tell me why I don't have to worry about you.
Well, I'm I'm kind of looking over my shoulder, not at the group, but just kind of looking around. When I was drawn out of the Feywild, I heard cries and wails. I'm not sure what it was, but I believe it was Rinthar, or something connected to her, but this sword, I believe, connects me to her and allows me to communicate. She hasn't talked to me yet, but it's definitely connected to her. You saw what I could do last night. It's because of her I'm alive. And it will be because of her that I'm capable of assisting this group.
York says, I respect your faith in the goddess. I do. But do me a favor, yes? Try to calm down and control yourself. Instead of channeling the energy and the faith that you're feeling from her and your blade. Instead of nervously looking around, calm yourself and use your senses to watch your surroundings without having to even move your head. What a powerful entity, right? Just stay calm, or at least pretend you're staying calm for the others, please. Is what I'm really asking.
I will try, but
use your powers to overcome the issues you are seemingly having. And if you can't, we'll figure out a way to help you. It's okay. But for the moment, I just ask to see a little more self-control.
York, if you could hear what I hear, and it's constant, you would be acting the same way.
York steps forward and closes his eyes and puts his hand on Alistair's shoulder. And I'm going to do a little something here. I'm going to divine sense. Just want to see what this guy's all about here.
Oh, shit.
I don't know how to make that show here. I'll use it in a... There we go. There we go. I'm just trying to see if he's evil, if there's any issues with him, if there's an entity that's got a hold of him. I'm just checking on him. I just want to sense if there's anything nefarious or good, maybe, at play here.
Despite his strange warlock connections and his heavy devotion to Rinthar, as far as you can tell, his intentions are good. He's just very strange.
Okay. So I'm holding his shoulder, eyes closed. I'm standing next to him. I let him go, and my eyes open. I look at him and I say, "You were good, Alistair. We will help you if you need it. You only have to ask. Until then, calm yourself. I know I can't hear what you hear. But do your best to ignore it. I don't know. I'm sorry." And then he says, "Is there anything I can do in the meantime for you, Alistair?"
Alistair shakes his head as he's looking at the ground, and his eyes kind of fill up with tears. He doesn't cry, but they fill up.
York doesn't notice the tears because you're looking down.
Yeah.
But gives you a pat on the shoulder and he says, "Whatever your ailment is, we'll figure it out. Good work last night." And he just walks away back to the group.
So as you walk back, you hear, "Yes, I understand it's an ill omen, but what's really happening is the winds used to be in the east. Now these strong winds from the west have come through. And do you see these big fluffy clouds? Those are called cumulonimbus. And that's what dictates that it will rain."
Oh my god.
I think Bellic is just like looking at Quinlan with like a blank stare. Just like, yeah.
Alien's just shooting you the sternest look ever.
York comes back and he's like, "Well, it better be good weather because we need to leave now. Let's get out of here."
It will not.
It's
Again,
not going to be good weather.
Again, the clouds.
I enthusiastically pick up my stuff.
Again, the clouds are not the issue. Who brings the clouds are the issue.
The west wind, as I said, never mind.
All right.
Damn it, you obstinate little shit. I'm telling you right now, there are deities, beings. Yes?
Yes,
Yes?
Master Callion.
You pray to one? Yes? No? Oh.
I'm sorry, Master Callion.
The youth have
You are
been
correct.
wasted. Walk away.
Callian just walks away muttering, "These fucking Zoomers."
Pretty much.
Try to teach you about science and shit.
Yeah, Yorick,
right.
it's like this is like over Yorick's head. He's just like staring at both of you, and he just shakes his head and he just starts walking. And as he starts walking, he says, "Quinlan, please tell me I'm going the right way. And if not, start leading us because we need to get a move on. Every hour we take, there's one more person that could be petrified."
Of course, Sentinel. And I take a quick look around, figure out which way is north, and direct us in the, tell them which direction we're supposed to be going.
That sounds good. And you guys embark at a crisp 6 a.m. as you go on the initial embarkations of your journey. Bellig scouts ahead.
Cool. Why is Foundry the best thing ever? This asking for checks from people is the shit. It's so good.
Not to like break and just build off of what you're saying, but I love that I can say things like Bellig scouts ahead and then just ask for the check through the your program
It's so
instead of
cool.
being like,
Oh.
Bellig, give me a perception check. Like,
It's so
God,
cool.
that's so nice.
Yeah, it's fucking cool. Speeds things up a lot too.
All right.
Except
So,
when we talk about it for 100 years. Anyway.
I mean, it's novel at the moment.
I
but-
know. I'm fucking with you. Let's go.
all right. After 3 hours, give or take, journeying through the rain, Bellig notices up ahead that there seems to be a group of men in some sort of makeshift spiked gate.
Oh
He
shit.
comes back to tell you guys. It's
Can we-
strange.
Can we pause super quick? My food just arrived. I just gotta go grab it. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, totally. Do your
One
thing.
sec.
I will set the scene.
What an asshole. Anyway, go ahead.
Oh God. So I'd say like as we see the gate, I'm probably like signing back, like using like hand signs back to Yorick, trying to count out like how many men and stuff.
Yes, we will.
Yeah.
We will continue when Soma arrives with his food.
Yorick, there's like 20 daddies ahead. We gotta deal with them.
Yorick says, "I care not for evil. I have a sandwich."
It's been a great game so far. I'm super enjoying this.
I've been having fun. I hope everyone else has been having fun as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the whole time, Quinlan's been down here talking to Alistair about the fucking clouds.
Alistair's
Right.
just letting you talk. He's
Yeah.
not said a word.
The
Just-
two weirdos in the
Yeah,
back.
this is why this is happening, and somebody needs to understand that this is why.
Yeah, I'm just holding my sword, fucking freaking out.
Just simple meteorology, Alistair. That's all. Simple.
Did you hear that?
It's just thunder. Don't worry. It'll be louder soon.
Oh God, please no.
Would both of you shut up?
Yes. You would be more here, since you scouted ahead and then came back to tell the party. I have moved you.
Oh God. The DM's out of control.
Oh my God, we're getting railroaded already.
Come on. Come on. There's no way.
You think you're getting railroaded now?
Oh,
Wait until you're on a train.
Oh no!
Rival did that to us once. Literally railroaded.
Look, man.
True story.
Hey, You know, Thunderwatch is a pretty big place, and underneath of it, they do have a direct spark ignited
Sorry
trail
about that.
line.
Let's do it. Okay, what?
Okay.
What's going on now?
As you were traveling, Bellig scouted just ahead of you guys. As you continued north, he came back. When he met with your party, he wanted to alert you to the fact that he has stumbled upon this strange makeshift barrier being blockaded by men who look like they regularly steep themselves in skullduggery.
Uh-oh.
Spaghetti. I'm gonna kind of look at Yorick, and be like, to avoid what happened last night. What do we want to do?
Okay.
The largest one of them steps forward about 15 feet and he yells out to your group. He says, "Aye, you men over there, approach."
Real quick, I cast a spell on York.
Sounds
Okay.
tasty. What spell?
Gift of Alacrity. I just walk up.
Poof.
And, for
Ooh.
the next 8 hours, he can add a D8 to his initiative rolls.
Oh shit. Okay.
8
Bard OP.
hours. God damn.
I touch you on the shoulder and you hear me say something, but it's too quick to really catch. And all of a sudden your reflexes feel like a little quicker.
Okay, I feel a little lighter.
Yeah.
When the guy says approach, I start following behind Yorick, and I say, I thought they'd never ask.
York looks back and just says, "Fan out a bit," and then he steps forward.
Yeah,
I most certainly will not.
I'm gonna step
stay
forward
where
at
I am.
the same pace as Yorick.
So York
Um,
steps forward a little bit, and he's raises his hand up and he says, "Hello, friend. We're just traveling through. How are you today?"
The captain of these scallywags says, "Oh, actually, I'm doing great. We seem to have one small issue, though. You see, this road that you're walking on, me and my men have flattened. And as you know, those who travel roads made by others generally have to pay a toll."
Alien sneers.
York, he smiles and he says, "Ah, well, we certainly don't want to impede on your business. But we are agents of Ordo Fulgur on official business. And, well, we'll need to pass through here. Unimpeded."
Ooh.
Fuck that.
What do my elf eyes see?
Crisp.
Belly.
Let's go. Dude. That's a
All right.
ass check.
Alien and Bellic. You guys have spotted some rapscallions who were hidden, who have now come into view.
hello.
You subtly point them out to your team,
Yes.
which exposes them.
Yeah, I'll kind of just do that by like stepping over to Yorick and kind of like quietly pointing them out.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to say to the gentleman, "Oh, well, you didn't introduce them," and I point them out.
The captain of this stalwart squad sort of shrugs and says, you know, enforces those who don't think it's necessary to pay a toll. Being that you're military men, you should have the coin, yeah?
My question to you is, why would a military man pay you, a civilian, a toll to travel on these roads. If anything, I could ask you for a toll, but I won't, my friend. We can move past without any trouble. I don't mind. I'm sort of in a hurry. I'm trying to stop a deadly plague that could one day affect you yourself. So, my friend, I just ask that you let us pass without any issue, and we'll get on to our work. Work that, if not done, could affect you. Do I need to roll something, or there we go?
I would like you to roll a persuasion check.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh
You know what?
Why?
I'm gonna do a thing.
Quinlan?
Yeah.
Quinlan?
Oh my
before
god,
you-
Quinlan sees the worst case scenario.
It's like,
Yeah,
and he's
no.
like, oh my
Go
god.
ahead. Wheeco, though. Sorry, you were gonna say something.
Before you act,
Mhm.
are you sure you want to use your chronergy on a simple conversation? You do only have it twice a day, and you might enter combat, regardless of this reroll. Just putting that out there.
It's a good point, Quinlan. Seed of doubt.
I know, but I just
There's a Tulsa
joke in
it's
here
a
somewhere
complete
that I really
failure.
want to use, okay?
That's fine. All right. All right. I got one over by the. Am I sure? If I'm not now, so I'll just sit here quietly.
It's the first time an "Are you sure?" got out. Oh,
Yeah. Usually I'm like, yeah, I'm sure.
no.
New DM, you don't know what to expect. A wild card.
So,
Yeah.
Soma,
Well, now we're guaranteed to fail, though.
Yes.
At least with you doing the dice roll, we had a chance.
Well,
Perhaps.
some of the men move forward. I will say, Quinlan, it's not too late.
Can I do something else?
Don't let me dictate any of your actions. You have
Can I-
plenty of time to
Alright.
respond to
I wanna do-
Soma's persuasion check.
I want to do something else that's crazy.
Oh God.
I like crazy.
I'm going to step up next to Yorick, and I'm going to look at this man, and I'm going to use my mind's power.
oh,
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Ionics.
Yeah. So
See the power in my mind, nerd.
crazy.
it didn't pop up there for some reason.
Is it because wait, have you targeted him?
Yeah.
You should. Okay.
There you go.
All right.
Cool.
So he fails.
He did.
He's stunned
You
for
didn't
3
botch.
turns.
Yeah.
I didn't botch. And
Yep.
Quinlan is going to say, in a voice that hasn't been like his, "You will all let us pass, or you or you will never you will never do anything for the rest of your lives."
Nope.
And that's it. That's what I'll do. So he's stunned. He can't do shit now for 3 turns.
Was it obvious that he was stunned, or was it subtle?
No, there was like as I talked, there was like a certain power to it, and you could see him freezing up.
Yeah, he pulled a Saruman and the dude
Yeah.
froze. Yeah, it's great.
Okay.
Love it.
Roll this with advantage.
All right, hold on. Let me roll again.
I can ask for the check again if you need.
Oof.
Okay. Well, your other one was better.
My charisma is the other one. The 9 is all I got.
Okay. The intimidation check fails. And they all very slowly start to draw their daggers, their swords, their axes.
All right. I pull out my sword and shield as
Yeah.
well.
I look around at Yorick. I'm like, so be it.
I'm going to join the Psionics Club also and summon my Mind Blade for the first time.
Hell yeah.
This looks
give me,
serious.
give me
So
that spicy roll.
Okay, I summon it. Thank Christ.
That is not a botch. You do indeed summon it.
So, you see Callian has the mace at his side and the dagger on the other belt, but in his hand, a glowing purple sword just appears in his hand.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
So,
The
and I say,
low-
if it's a toll you want, it's a toll you will get, but a toll in blood.
Ooh.
Since I'm sitting back and watching this, there's no way I could.
Sorry. Alistair, give me 1 second.
No worries.
I think as Callian says that, my sword comes out.
Ooh.
Cool. I have a high charisma, so we'll see what happens. Oh, come on.
King threes.
Yeah, we've just been rolling
Right.
bad, man.
All right. Everyone. Oh, sorry. Alistair, you were saying?
I just wanted to ask, since I was sitting back watching all this, as I see the swords draw, could I fire an Eldritch Blast or no?
I'm actually going to say yes, since you did stay back.
Amazing. I would love to cast it on this guy.
Okay. Please target him and fire an Eldritch Blast.
When you do that, as the blast is coming out, Yorick shouts "No!" and looks over here. As you strike him, he shouts out "No!" and looks at you.
Well, that hit. And
9
it
force
did
damage.
damage. And now, if I could get an initiative from everyone.
God damn it. You need my shitty initiative. It's actually kind of good as the healer, though.
Plus
so.
the D8. I
Yeah,
gotta
you
roll a
kind of
D8.
don't want to
Yeah,
go
plus
for
a D8.
Just roll a D8. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
10.13.
Oh, you only got a 2, though. That's...
Not the best.
Mm-mm.
That 8 helped.
Hey,
Oof. Yeah, maybe your initiative is low because you like turned around to yell at somebody. Just like fucked up your whole groove.
Right.
All right. Though the round does start off pretty fucking in your favor. All right, Quinlan, top of the round.
You got it, buddy.
I'm just gonna have to peg somebody here.
Ass fireball. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I wish I had fire. We're just gonna firebolt.
I know that it isn't on the tabletop. Imagine there's torrential downpour right now.
Yeah. It's like raining like crazy.
Yeah,
Oh,
raining
that's awesome.
real hard.
Real hard. Wait, what?
Okay.
I'm gonna
Real hard.
What the
I'm gonna
fuck?
summon some bolts of force, I guess, at this and guy to the right.
All right, please target. Do your thing. Nice.
Good shit.
It's a solid 10 damage. Goddamn.
And then I will run away like the bitch I am.
Uh-huh.
I didn't mean to do it.
I'm
Take that.
sorry.
Are you sure you want to move so far? Can you affect your friends with your magic so far?
I mean, here I am. Yeah, yeah. I'm just let them come to us, I guess, or whatever.
Sure.
Hold on.
Let them come.
That brings us to Beleg.
There we go.
I will step forward 10 feet into this dude.
Huh. The little circle thing is not happening.
What little circle thing?
That tells you whose turn it is.
Yeah.
The aura.
That's weird.
18 hit.
Are we in combat?
Yeah.
We are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Weird. No, I mean, like, did he start combat? Because
Yeah.
Oh.
I started it. All right. Yes, an 18 hit, and you did 8 slashing damage.
And I will spend the key point because I want to come out swinging
I'm a flurry of blows this dude.
Sounds good to me.
Because that sounds fucking cool.
Flurry of blow.
Just the first one.
McFlurry of blows.
And here comes the second
Does it
one.
have Oreos in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That one does not hit.
Okay. So a total of 16 damage.
Nice. Solid.
Not bad at all.
I kind of just charge forward with my longsword in hand, get a nice, solid slash against this dude's like arm, like maybe from like the shoulder across his chest, and then as the slash finishes, he just gets a swift kick in the dick.
I love it.
Beautiful.
Oh, crazed.
All right. Crazed, if you want to click to end your turn.
Yep.
That'll bring us to Alistair.
By the way, the bandit captain, is he still stunned?
Yeah, for 3 turns.
Do I get
3
advantage?
turns.
No, that's
No?
paralyzed.
No,
Okay.
yeah.
No,
Just making-
he's
you
gonna
do
stun
no.
him.
Don't
Stun
I?
condition does give advantage on attack rolls.
Oh, it does? Okay.
Wait,
Yeah, is
it does?
incapacitated. Can't. Paralyzed gives everything like
Auto
attacks
crits.
auto crits. Yeah.
If
Oh,
you're
okay.
within 5 feet of them, not on range.
Yeah.
So I'm good to roll advantage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, attack rolls against you have advantage. Okay.
I guess I should have had it on the first one, but it's fine.
Well,
I got a
you
free
still
attack.
hit him, so
Yeah.
But then you have advantage.
Whoa.
Max.
Whoa.
Oh, like a champ today. Fuck.
God damn.
Yeah.
All right, that hit the absolute shit out of him.
Hmm.
You want to spin the yarn on your attack?
Yeah. So in the back, I'm kind of just acting as artillery, telling York, kind of yelling over. This is probably the loudest you guys have heard, Alistair. I'm sorry, York. I'm trying to protect you. And as another beam goes right over his shoulder and again hits the captain.
And then can I have you roll a d20 to make sure you don't
Yes.
botch and cast wild magic? Okay. You did not cast wild magic.
Cool.
Would you like to make a move action, or is your turn done?
Nope, I'm done. I'll end.
Okay.
God.
Brings us to this cloaked highwayman. Yeah. Okay. Galleon. He runs up on you with dagger drawn. All right. He does have multi-attack. This is his first attack.
Oh, snap.
His first attack misses. His second attack hits.
Oof. 26.
Whoa! What the
Whoa. 76. What the fuck?
Okay, that rolled as a sneak. Wait, what the fuck?
76.
If
did
it was
that-
sneak attack, you'd have to have advantage on the roll.
I
No. Oh, sorry.
no, through the damage it asked for was for 2 sneak attacks.
Oh.
That's not right.
You ignore the sneak attack. It's just 8.
Yeah, that's
It would just be 8, but I have a constitution save to make, evidently. But or do I?
no, you don't.
Okay.
Ignore
So it's 8
that.
damage. Okay.
Yeah, I
That's-
don't know. I don't know
fine.
why I did that.
That's fine. I'm happy to ignore the 25 damage.
Yeah, please.
Oh, okay. This is why. I will just explain. So it accidentally added both my sneak attack damage and my poison damage, even though I had them turned off.
I
I
see.
I had them as a feature that would have been there had you guys failed the perception checks, but you did not.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just gonna have you take the 8.
Sounds great.
When I
Well,
roll
not really.
damage for these guys, please ignore those extra numbers.
Just take the piercing. Or...
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just take the d6.
So yeah, I think what
I need
happens
to
is he comes
fix
up to
that.
me and he slashes first, and I block it with my shield, but that leaves me open, and he just like riposts and gets me. I
Yes.
grunt in pain.
Hmm.
I need to. What the hell is wrong with this damage formula? Holy shit. Sorry, I'm trying to fix this in game. I will. Whatever. Okay. It is the thug's turn. Yorick.
Yes, sir.
This man is just as bald as you are.
Nice.
And he takes that personally.
Okay.
This man is trying to prove himself to his captain. He runs up at you. He swings at you with his mace.
I raise my shield.
Oh my god.
I have an 18 AC.
You're right.
No
So,
need to beat.
so this is something that I do. It's a holdover from Pathfinder and older editions. I always do tie goes to defender.
Oh.
Whoa.
All right.
I love
cool.
that.
So in this case, he did not hit you. Just remember, tie goes to defender works both ways.
Gotcha.
Of course. I like Tygo's defender.
Yeah, that's fine. As long as it's the precedent, I don't cur.
Yes. This man moves to try and body block his stunned chief. It is now Quinlan, it is your owl's turn.
Let's go.
Yeah, so flyby and for Yorick.
Okay.
Nice.
Alright, so
So,
Yorick,
yeah, like
you will
harassing that thug.
you'll get advantage
User.
against that thug. It is the next bandit's turn.
El bandito.
He wants to spread the love.
But it keeps the love to himself.
Quinlan, he's attacking you
He's all right.
with his scimitar.
I was just gonna say, rules alert me. He's moved 35 feet.
He did?
Yes.
You're
Did he?
correct.
Damn.
He did move 30. Yes, he did.
Damn. Okay.
So that would be 2 actions to get there,
It would not.
unless he's got like a thing.
Right.
Which apparently he does.
You can rules lawyer me on that. I know he moved 35 feet. His movement is more than 30 feet.
That's fine. I just throwing it out there.
Oh yeah, no. Please
Gotta
ask away.
Gotta ask. Oh, hold on.
Yeah,
That certainly
reroll that.
hits.
Yeah.
Okay. Please use your reaction on me so it uses your spell slot.
No, it doesn't
Well,
use
no.
spell slot.
His feature.
It's a feature.
What does don't if your features it has uses though, it's 2 times a day.
Yeah,
isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah.
So you still have to use it, so it uses one of the uses.
Yeah.
I'm just scared about spell slots. That's
Mhm.
Sorry, I didn't mean spell slot. I know it has 2 slot uses, whatever. I don't have a better word for it.
yeah.
Okay. I will now re-roll that.
Come on, botch. Okay.
I
That's
didn't
bad.
even get the Jarrett treatment. Oof.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Those rerolls,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
always go in your favor.
Dude,
I'm,
my last
tilting.
campaign though, every time the guy went for a reroll, it was worse the second time.
Yeah.
So again, I remember being stabbed by this guy.
you do.
Yeah, but and he remembers stabbing me, but when he pulls back, nothing happened, and I'm perfectly fine.
Yeah, and he's fucking confused. That brings us to Callian.
All right. Fuck these guys. I'm casting Bane on several of them.
Nice.
Let's see what I want to do. Who do I
Such a
want to
good
hit?
spell.
This guy. This. Hold on. Hey. And I have faith in Yorick, so I'm gonna pick somebody else. Hold on 1 second. I gotta do the right thing here. 1 moment.
No worries.
Still getting used to Boundary.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I totally get it.
There we go. I'm baning those 3 dudes.
All right. Let me make my saves real quick.
Yep.
Nice.
Fuck.
That's a fail on one of them.
Yeah, it is. All right. God damn, that -1.
Yeah, they're bandits. They're not very
I'm-
charismatic.
I'm using the weekend just to represent that Bane.
Okay, that's fine.
So it's, yeah, -1d4. Okay.
Correct.
Nice.
Let's keep it going.
Nice.
Right. And last. Little homie got this one. No, he doesn't.
Little
Thank
homie.
Christ. They're all baned.
Nice.
Unfortunately, that means that my mind blade disappears because it's concentration. But that's okay. I'd rather them be baned.
They were all born in the darkness.
Completely understands. Fucking baned.
So what happens is you see the sword in my hand, the purple glowing sword, just dissipate, and then all of a sudden you see like just this dark purple aura just descend on all 3 of these guys.
Cool.
And I think unsheathing a weapon, is that an action? I fucking can't remember.
I want to say
Drawing a
yes.
weapon.
Drawing a weapon and drawing a shield are both actions.
It says drawing a single weapon is a free action according to the rules, but it's up to you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's sheathing a weapon and getting another one out
Mm.
is a full action to do both. To like sheath one and pull out another. So like if I had a bow, I wanted to sheath my sword and pull out my bow, that'd be a full action.
you are correct. I was.
Okay, so I'm gonna draw my mace then
Yeah.
as
No,
my free action.
Let's say, why is your sword gone though?
And don't
'Cause
worry
it's
about
a
that.
concentration.
Don't worry about that. I'd rather them be baned. That's why. I'm
Okay.
going to cast Healing Word on myself with my bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
You can't.
No, level 12.
Why? It's a bonus action.
You did a level 12.
You
Oh,
did
yeah,
it.
yeah.
a leveled spell. You're right. I can't. Fuck.
Yeah, I kept
I'm
trying to
gonna
do
have
that
to
with
get used to
Bobbity.
this cleric
Yeah.
business. Sorry about that.
You're fine.
All right, that's all I'm gonna do then. That's my turn.
That brings us to the Berserker, who's going to swing his mighty axe at Beleg.
With -1d4.
Yes.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I just fucking dodged that.
You did.
No problem.
Masterfully.
Nice.
And I
It's a
think as
monk.
he swings and misses, it probably looks like his weapon feels heavier in his hands and that he's just demoralized, just outright. Like the look on his face is just pure like, we're not going to win this, or so he feels, because of the Bane spell.
He's like, once he's done like swinging, I just kind of look at him and I'm just like, you should have just let us pass.
God.
It's the bandit captain's turn. That is 1 turn stunned down, 2 to go. That brings us to Yorick.
All right, I'm going to attack the man in front of me. I look over my shoulder and I see Quinlan fighting this guy, but seemingly holding his own. So Yorick turns his attention to the guy in front of him.
You got advantage on that.
And he hit anyway.
Okay. Well,
Well,
you could
crit,
crit
roll
fish.
yeah,
again.
crit fish.
Oh, well, you could crit. That is true. So,
Yeah, definitely go
wait,
crit
do you want to
fish.
throw another d20 just in case? Okay.
I'll take
So you
this
didn't
one.
crit fish, but
I'll take this one.
Take this one.
Slightly better. Yeah.
you know what? I'm game.
I love
And I'm
you
going
so much.
So fucking funny.
and I'm going to shove him down prone. with My shield.
Radical.
That's amazing.
Wow. Tested, please. Thank you.
I just love that. I'm gonna take this one.
I
It
strike.
takes 1 more lightning damage. That's
Well, yeah, I
amazing.
strike him with my sword, and it slashes across his shoulder, and it shocks him, and you see him like jerk and jolt as my sword slashes into him, and the bang and snap of
Holy
electricity strikes into him.
Well, good luck on this one.
Yeah, good luck, buddy.
I believe in you.
Fuck
Yeah, dude.
Oh my goodness.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, exactly.
And as that
Oh,
happens, I pull my sword back, and as I pull my sword back, I quickly fire off my right arm, which is clutching my shield, and my shield bashes into his chest and knocks him squarely onto his back.
Today I learned Yorick's a lefty. Cool.
Hell yeah.
Cool. That was rad.
Oh, sorry. There we go.
No worries. Absolutely gobsmacked. Alright. Now for the berserker who jumped up on this tree trunk. Alright. Alright. Asking myself for a check is so goofy.
Oh, goofy.
He failed. He's over there rubbing that dude's back, not realizing that the captain was behind him.
It's okay, buddy.
Come on, man, we got this. You gotta stop being stunned. He said, dude, I'm not the captain.
Wrong guy.
Fucking new guy.
Quinlan.
All right, I'm gonna blast the guy in front of me. I guess this is
Hell yeah,
terrifying.
blast him.
Blast him hard. Oh,
I
Louder
just
than
raise my
thunder.
hand and bolts of force shoot at him and deal some damage.
Right in the face.
1, 2, 3 on that.
Yep, and I will
God, you use magic missile.
end my turn.
Alright, Bellic.
Oh, I am actually going to use this longsword as a versatile weapon now. So I'm using it like in 2 hands.
Yep.
So that will change the damage to 1d10. So I'm gonna have to do some different rolls here. I'll just roll the hit real. R/d20.
Wait, sorry. Same Reddit.
Okay. Yikes. Well, it'd be a 9 with the hit modifier. I doubt that hits.
It does not hit.
Okay, that's in my turn then.
Okay. That brings us to Alistair.
Bandito Captain.
You winded him down, man.
Oh, I should have.
Yowza.
I should have did advantage, but whatever.
I mean, you just roll to see if you would have crit.
Yeah, I still roll to see if you crit. We'll see.
I'll do it. No,
No.
You didn't. But
that's fine. 9 more damage is always good.
it is. Alright.
He's got a shit ton of health.
That is-
Holy shit.
That is the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Alright.
back.
And with that blast, the bandit captain is officially bloodied.
Nice.
Nice.
Callion. You are still engaged in deadly combat with this assassin.
Mortal Kombat, as one might say.
Dude.
Now,
With a K.
please remember, for some reason I can't get rid of the poison on this. We'll be ignoring the damage on that if he hits you.
Sure.
This is the first of his multi-attacks.
1 million damage.
So that one will hit. Yeah, the minus 2/4 is there. Okay.
Yep.
And okay,
It's a
it didn't
damage
ask
number.
me. It didn't ask me to do all the damage, so I would just do it manually. This guy's all fucked up. I need to fix these.
It's all good.
First session.
Alright. So that is
Fuck.
7 damage to you. So you have 5 HP left. I'll change it manually.
Buddy.
It's not
Alright. He has
Mhm.
multi-attack.
Oh my god.
Second attack.
Oh.
So, a weird thing happens.
Does?
Ronal shift.
Quinlan reaches out and sees if he can change fate.
Said it does?
We shall see if that fate is changed.
Please don't.
Watch him crit. I'm gonna
Please.
fucking
Why would
die
you
right
fucking say that? Why would you say that?
Oh no!
now. I knew it.
You
'cause I
know, but you
played.
jinxed yourself. Also, where's the D4s? But yeah, I mean,
it's a
it
20.
doesn't
It doesn't
matter.
matter.
I still hit the crit.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Also,
Oh
the-
my
You
god.
jinxed that, Styx.
just
Yeah,
roll
you
it. I did
absolutely
not. I
jinxed
just
that.
played with enough Chronergy Wizards to know that inevitably it was going to happen.
Oh, buddy.
Session 1 it happened, of course.
Damn.
What was that? 2 people getting crit session 1?
Yeah, DM's rolling like a god today.
Alright, so
Yeah.
Well, you have to roll it again because
Yeah.
you crit.
The D6
I-
twice.
yeah.
I mean, it's not going to equal my total HP pool, so it's not going to matter.
Alright, so 8. So that is
Bane
8
goes away, though.
damage. You are at you're at 0.
Yep.
Alright, and now I have to roll for your brutal crit.
Fun.
Is it?
Alright. So it's not applicable. Don't worry about it.
Oh, great. Thank Christ. Okay. All right.
Alright.
Callion drops, which means Bane drops on everybody.
Yeah. Soma, this thug is gonna try and swing at you while prone with disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah, Quinlan, you just see Callion just fucking get stabbed and hit the deck.
Yeah, I think what happened is like he saw you get hit, freaked out, reached out, and actually grabbed the worst possibility.
Oh,
Not that I'll
stumbled on
know
the
any
timeline
different.
Accidentally.
No, you actually, how I'm
Lord.
flavoring it is that you do remember just being slightly hit.
Oh god.
I wasn't slightly hit. You got me good regardless. So,
Yeah.
but yeah.
All right. This bandage. Pulling out the heavy crossbow. And he misses Alistair. Quinlan, it is your owl's turn.
All right. Well, I don't know.
Have your owl drop a potion in my mouth.
No, he flies up
just
here,
shits in
does
your
the
mouth.
flyby.
Pellet squeeze out of his ass, falls in
Yeah.
your open mouth.
Giving Bellig advantage on the next attack against that guy.
All right. Bellig, please note that you have advantage on your next attack.
Will do.
All right. Brings us to the bandit in front of Quinlan.
Oh god, there's fucking healer, dude.
Don't worry, we can get him up. Actually,
That feels good. Roll that beautiful damage.
Quinlan, you are bloodied.
Yeah. He cries out.
No, Daddy,
First-
don't hit me.
Your first
Not like
real battle
Oh, God.
scar.
Oh my fucking god.
Not like that.
Callian, would you like to roll a death save?
Yeah, sure. Oh god, that's a fail.
can
That
you
is
use
one fail.
inspiration on death saves?
I don't have inspiration.
I will give you my inspiration to reroll that.
I don't know if you can.
Inspiration's not a cupcake. You can't give it to
I am
yourself.
pretty sure you can. Let me
Actually, in
search
5e
it.
you can.
I think you can do that.
You can give inspiration to someone else, unless you want to.
He says no, so yeah.
That sounds kind of.
Probably some
I don't
bullshit to
know.
me.
That's scuffed. I don't know. I'm
And that's just the rules as written. It's your call.
Yeah,
and
absolutely. You're good.
While I am trying to learn and adhere to a lot of the rules as written, that sounds like that fluff that 5e likes to do, so people don't die, so they can be their favorite
Okay,
superhero from Critical
yeah.
Role.
No, totally.
That's fair.
Oh, that's funny.
It was
Yeah.
never discussed, so I was like,
Yeah,
fuck it.
no,
I'll
no,
give
it's true. It wasn't. That's going to be a solid no from me.
Hard no. Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
That's fair.
All right, Bellig, Berserker.
I like that. I like
Well,
that
I just
decision.
can't imagine Bellig yelling to Callian's like unconscious pseudo corpse.
My
Like,
inspiration!
come on, buddy, you got it.
Yeah, it's
I
not-
believe-
yeah.
Callian, I believe in you.
Power
Oh
friendship!
god.
Jeez.
Okay.
Yeah, that hits.
First session TPK, let's go.
Jesus.
Spicy. Oh my god, bro.
I'm
4.
not there to save you, buddy. So
Oh.
Rip. All right. There's this guy.
Our friendship's not strong enough, guys. Oh,
No, their tactics are lacking. It's okay.
Oh, I actually have an idea here, I think. Assuming I live, I think I have an idea.
Right. Bandit Captain, turn 2, stunned. 1 turn remaining. Yorick.
All
There's
right.
a prone guy in front of you.
There is. But instead of dealing with him, going this way, and I'm going to attack this guy and knock him prone, or back 5 feet.
All right. And that is a successful hit. Well,
shit.
don't worry about your shield, Master Shove.
Okay. I run back, I kill him, and I tell Quinlan to stay behind me.
I'm into that. Quinlan, would Would you like to move 5 feet behind Yorick for free?
You know, if it doesn't provoke, that guy's dead.
He's dead.
That guy is dead. I will allow it. I can move you if it's not
Yeah,
letting.
thank you. Yeah, it's not letting.
Protect the boy.
All right. Yorick, that's the end of your turn.
Yes, sir.
And we're on this berserker, who has a negative intelligence score. All right.
Welcome to the
Wow.
club, brother. Brother, brother.
Let's get one of those medicine checks from him. All right. Not quite good enough. He's patting the bandit captain's back. He's like, "Come on, Captain. You gotta snap out of it." Captain is drooling on his knees.
And then this little guy right behind him says, "I thought I was the captain now." No?
Oh my god.
Sorry. Okay.
Quinlan, having around.
Yeah. I'm gonna attack this assassin that's close by.
He is right there.
Ooh, baby.
Nice.
Spicy.
Nice.
So I, in the rain, the water starts sizzling in my hand, and I shoot a bolt of flame at him, and I run away.
Can you roll me a flat d20 to make sure you didn't cast wild magic?
Yeah.
It's actually a fireball.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Oh my
As
god.
the water,
That actually made my heart drop.
as the water
This day is
steams
bad.
up the firebolt in your hand, wild magic appears.
Wild magic on
That's
the first session.
what the
that's
fuck.
spicy.
Here we go, folks.
All right, give me 1 second.
Do you know
Let
to
me
explain
pull-
what's going on, Wheeco?
Sure. So, in the world of Vokolvis, magic was created by the god of mystery. Being able to master magic requires an extremely studious or prodigal mind. Only those who can grasp the fine strings of arcana with tenacity are the ones who can master it. And you must have, for lack of a better term, you gotta have a wrinkly brain to do it, man. Magic is not something someone with a smooth brain can do. Because even the most intelligent men who grasp at Minthar's threads of arcana have such a tenuous grasp, anytime they steep themselves in his offensive magics, there's a chance that castings could go wrong. So because of that, offensive magic spells are accompanied with a roll from a 1d20, and on a botch, your target succumbs to the effect of a random wild magic from quite a large table that I have. Quinlan, please roll 1d10,000.
Holy shit.
Sorry, did you say what? What?
What the
1d10,000.
1d10,000.
Oh my god.
178.
Oh,
Holy
there's 10,000 possibilities.
There literally is.
Oh my fucking god.
That's awesome.
Quinlan, the assassin that you hit with the firebolt evaporates into water vapor.
Holy shit.
Fucking
Nice.
disintegrate him?
Okay. Question.
So,
Question. Can I roll that into an intimidation check?
ooh, yeah, it's spicy. Throw me an intimidation. Here, let me
Alright.
ask you for one.
So let me
Bro.
back up to where I was.
Cool. Yeah, go to where you were. I'm gonna ask you for an intimidation. Roll that with advantage.
Okay. Let's see what I roll.
Oh, come on.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Okay. You've
Alright.
passed your intimidation. I don't know why I didn't tell you. You did. You passed it. There it is.
So I look at the remaining bandits. If you all don't lay down your weapons, and surrender to us. You're all next. I'm tired of this. And that's what I say. They watch their friend turn into water vapor.
All right, give me 1 second.
What fucking spells that? That's insane.
That was Firebolt, and I fucked it up, but I'm trying to roll it into pretending like I didn't fuck it up.
Hey, don't tell them that, man.
No, I'm not gonna tell them that.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Literally everyone, except for the bandit captain who is stunned, and the guy who is literally on his ass, drop their swords in sheer terror
Ooh.
as they are trying to scramble away.
Okay. May I?
They each manage to move about 5 feet before you guys get to act.
Oh, we're still in
Technically,
combat. Okay.
we're out of combat.
I want to kill their captain.
Yeah,
No,
there's
no,
some,
no, don't kill the captain.
There's some stuff I
May I
wanna
make
do.
a move?
In 1 second, let me assign your guys' experience for that round.
Oh shit.
So there's something I wanted
Also,
to do.
Please
for
hold off leveling
of
until we
course,
are
of
done
course.
for the night.
Yeah,
course.
for sure.
That's just very exciting.
Yeah, they literally you hit that man with that firebolt. It was accompanied by the mysterious runes of Minthar. He evaporated into a mist. You called out to them. You intimidated them. All they could think was, holy fuck, that kid is gonna turn me into vapor. They dropped their shit and have started to run. And the only reason the bandit captain and the thug have not, because the bandit captain is stunned and the thug is flat on his ass. They are all terrified.
Nice.
Wheeco. Can I
Yes.
use rope to tie the bandit captain up, arms and legs?
I was gonna walk up and throw a net over him.
I mean, I'm just right here and I have rope.
Yeah, that's the
You're
thug.
on the thug
yeah,
though. I
you,
was gonna
you,
walk up to
You're
the
on the
captain.
you could net the captain, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll tie the thug up here with the rope.
No, the
Yeah.
thug is the one that you were next to.
Oh, this is the
Yeah.
thug.
You want to
Okay.
do the thug? Okay.
And as
Yeah.
you're doing that, I'll walk up and throw a net over the captain and throw him down to the ground.
You just see Quinlan shaking and kind of sits down on the ground in the mud, like breathing heavily.
I'll while you're doing that, I'm actually gonna call you up here, Quinlan.
We need to help Callian now.
Yeah,
I was like, Callian's just laying there with the
well,
ring
that's-
peacefully clinking off of his armor.
All right, so
That's what I'm doing.
yeah. No, Quinlan's in shock. He doesn't really understand. Look,
I would.
some random shit just happened.
I don't
Okay.
have.
I'll just yell.
I have a healing potion on my belt.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, I'm gonna.
Visible.
I'm gonna start searching you if I can, and I want to
Sure.
pour it in your mouth.
All right, I'll use the healing potion then.
Or is
for
it in
my
your
healing.
mouth?
Yeah, and I'm dragging the bandit captain behind me with the net, and I'm walking over to Alistair and Callian, and I say, how is he? Was he all right?
If Frinthar wills it, he will be.
Okay, I'm gonna. Can you add 1 hit point to me so I can use my health potion, and then we'll just subtract one from.
I kneel down and I use 1 health point, from
Lay on hands.
lay on hands.
Okay, that'll work.
There you go.
All right. Does it take any? Since this dude wasn't like incapacitated that I want to tie up, does he like resist or anything, or do I just?
He's terrified. He
Okay.
can't resist. He doesn't. He doesn't even realize you're tying him up.
Yeah, he's fucked.
Okay, yeah. So I've probably like taken his weapon, and I would say this dude's tied up, hands and
Oh yeah,
feet.
kicked his weapon away, hog tied his ass.
Yep, and I'll also drag. I'll be dragging him down as well.
And the captain at this point, I'm assuming, is snapping out of being stunned and is realizing he's disarmed and is realizing he's in a net.
He's also fucked up too.
Yeah, he is.
By the time he finally comes to, his men are gone. One is dead. The other, all that exists are his clothes.
And the other one
Nice.
is tied up next to him. So
Yeah. I imagine he has some broken ribs too from all that force damage he took.
Oh yeah, I mean he's bloodied. He's
Yeah.
bleeding out of his nose and mouth. Like,
So Quinlan's just on the ground. He's got the adamantine thing of Minthar out. He's like
Mhm.
rubbing it, kind of like rocking back and forth.
Has Callian opened his eyes?
right?
oh yeah, I'm conscious. I
okay.
have one
Oh
hit
yeah,
point.
yeah. He's conscious with that single hit point.
Praise Renthar.
Yorick walks up
I-
to Quinlan and just asks him if he's okay.
I, 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 I didn't mean to do that.
You did
I
well.
didn't mean to do that. That wasn't what I did. That was something else.
Mhm.
Well, I've seen the horrors of magic use over the years, and what you just did seems about right to me. Keep doing that.
Ooh.
Well done. And Yorick walks back.
Quinlan.
I think as Yorick's walking back, I'm probably like patting these two dudes down just to make sure no hidden daggers or anything like that.
Right.
Kind of just flipping their pockets open.
All right. So, sorry. Give me 1 second. Quinlan. From that little adamantine sigil of Minthar that you found, you hear what sounded like a faint whisper, a word that you do not recognize from a language that boomed in your heart for a microsecond. And then Beleg. The bandit that you tied up, he had a 1 pound gold bar on him,
Oh shit.
which I have added to your inventory. 1 pound of gold is worth 50 gold pieces, just so you know.
Yeah, I'll kind of, as I'm like pulling that off of him or like out of his pockets or whatever, I'm not like making any moves to hide it. So like, this might come in handy, and then you'll see me like slide that into his satchel.
Yeah, payday, brother.
Awesome. Yeah, once we sort of gather ourselves and search all the bodies and whatnot, I address the group and I say, well, we're not done with this journey yet, so tend to your wounds. Once we get closer to the city, we'll drop these two off and rest up, eat, drink, relax, wash our wounds, and then continue on. But as I've said before, we don't have a lot of time to waste. Everything must be done with haste.
I am going to. Should I drink the potion or cure wounds myself?
Well, technically, I did pour it in your mouth.
Oh well, I'll just use the potion.
Yeah, he did say he pulled it out and poured it in you.
Ouch.
Oh, wonderful.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna use mine as well.
I was gonna say, we could instead of using we could take a short rest.
It's true, actually. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna do that anyway, but yeah.
Yes, but Beleg doesn't need to waste a potion.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I guess as we're doing this, we can just, this whole entire thing this whole scene, we can just make it a short rest.
Yeah, we could say like we tied the two surviving bandits up to this tree stump here somehow, like one of these trees. And
Oh yeah, well I mean they're netted and tied with rope, like
They're
Yeah,
not
they
going
don't
anywhere.
shit.
yeah,
they're disarmed, they're netted, they're tied up. He'd
Alright,
have to be he'd have to be able to dislocate his bones to get out, you know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so can we short rest then?
Please do.
shove the bandits flat on their ass and take a short rest.
All right. After your short rest, it is now a crisp 10 a.m.
Nice.
All right, so I healed 8. Ooh, very nice. That'll do for now.
And I will use my arcane recovery to cover a spell.
Sorry, you'll use your arcane recovery to what?
Cover a spell slot.
Okay, cool.
Beautiful. Yeah, Yorick gets up and grabs the net, and he starts dragging this guy north.
So I get a key point back from short rest.
All right. Yorick, you can move to where you want to move, and I'll move the bandit with you.
I should start declaring this too. After the short rest, I touched the longsword, and it's now my monk weapon.
During that whole short rest, Quinlan is just, I'm so sorry, Callian. I'm so sorry.
Well, I'll be all right. Don't worry about it. And I just kind of get up and move.
After you guys' short rest, that divine rain subsides, and the skies are quite clear and sunny.
Sorry, say that again. What's going on now?
After
weather
your short,
cleared.
yeah, after your short rest, the divine rains have subsided, and now the sky is quite clear and sunny.
Indar is pleased.
And we're dragging these guys behind us.
Yes.
Yeah, can we get the? There we go.
Hell yeah. And we march north. All right. Well, it is 10:20 p.m. So do we continue? Do we end it here as we continue toward the thunderous enclave, the human capital city, to see what the fuck's going on, or what do you guys want to do?
This feels like a very good stopping point.
I think this feels like a good stopping point because from here, I would have you guys roll for the remainder of this second day's journey,
Oh yeah. Let's say that for Monday.
which could possibly incur another encounter, and if it does not, then it will result in your arrival at the surrounding farmlands.
Perfect. Well, in that case, gentlemen, I think we should conclude episode 1 of Vokolvis.
Sounds good to me. I won't lie there.
Got a little scared?
Until wild magic evaporated that guy and Quinlan succeeded on his intimidate, I was pretty convinced that Callian was going to die.
Same.
Yeah, me
Just
too.
Callian?
Yeah. I was convinced that was a
I thought
TPK right
it
there.
was
Yeah.
Callian, then Bellig, and then Quinlan, and then
yeah.
me and Alistair.
My plan was to spin the key point to disengage. Oh, not disengage and run. I was gonna run over to Callian because I can use that key point as a bonus action, then use the action to pour my healing potion into his mouth.
Dump your hot load in his passed out
I
mouth.
Call me a coward. I was gonna run.
Jesus.
I was gonna call it out. Dude, we should. That was bad. That was getting bad.
I will say, not totally related to what happened, but more just Styx. Please keep in mind, death saves do not go away until a long rest.
Yep.
So please make note that you have used one of 3 possible death saves until
really like
your
that.
next long rest.
That's really cool.
I've also marked it in my DM notes. I'll do my best to bring it up when we play next week. But
should it be applicable? Yep. That was good.
Awesome. Wheeco, you've done a great job here setting the stage, getting us in the mood for the next hopefully several months of D&D. This was a great first session. Combat was fun. The characters are cool. And you seem to be a very good GM. So thank you for running the game tonight. And boys, thank you for playing. It's good to have the band back together. Cheers to that, my dudes.
That was a lot of fun, Wheeco.
I had a great time.
Yeah,
I'm
good
glad you
time.
guys have
great.
had fun.
Yeah.
That was a great balance between some RP and some combat.
Yes, sir.
I look forward to next week when you guys eventually get to the surrounding farmlands and we can really start to get our hooks into unraveling the mystery of
We level
the
up.
oh yeah. Do part of me wants to say do that on your own time. I don't want to do it immediately. It's 120 for me.
Yeah. No, you're fine.
But if you have any questions about anything leveling wise through Discord, please let me know. If there are when there are roles that need to be witnessed, we should just convene in Discord one of these days, or you can just like ping me and I'll meet you in here for like an hour or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, the petrification plague still lingers. I look forward to see how you guys interact with its devastating tide.
And we're all level
We-
3, which is really exciting.
Yes,
We
Kevin,
started
did
this
all of
campaign
that.
with level 2, by the way, and we have leveled to level 3, which is very exciting.
I think it's
Well,
cool. We've
fun
got
shit happens.
captured 2 of these dudes alive. I don't think we've done something like that before.
Oh yeah, it's cool.
It's pretty neat.
All right. Yeah, we started late tonight. I was taking a nap, and I think Styx was sleeping too, and you know how
And I
shit
was
goes.
shoving a chicken sandwich in my face.
See, there you go. See, we were all busy. Starting next Monday, though, we will be meeting at 5:30 p.m. Prepping and then getting the stream on at 5:45, and then starting the session at 6 p.m. PT on Mondays. I start a new job on December 1st, so I don't know quite yet how my work hours are going to affect this plan. We're going to keep this plan in effect until I need to change it. So what I just said could change. But the plan now is the session starts at 6 p.m. PT on Mondays. So we will see you guys at 6 p.m. PT next Monday, which happens to be, the 27th? Yeah. The 27th
Yes, sir.
of November. Until then, have a lovely rest of your week. Tomorrow is the Darkest Hour, episode 40 with K-Balls. We're going to talk about the gray and white only queue and all the fun dark and darker shit going on. It's going to be great. So tune in for that if you feel like it. If not, go fuck yourself, and we'll see you on Monday for episode 2 of Vokolvis, and we will continue our journey. Until then, have a good night. Peace out. Thanks for watching, everybody. Goodbye.